so I think you wouldn't mind. Yo, what's up?
I don't know, internet being funky right now for some reason.
It did
That's
fix itself.
awesome.
Yes, but I can also see behind under the engine it may look like it's but it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Probably breaking at some point soon. Yeah.
If it hasn't started already, unfortunately.
Do you think a hotspot would be more stable, Ivan, at this point, or no?
I don't think so.
No.
That would use a lot of
No.
data.
Oh damn, you're right.
Normally with the stream titles, I try and have a little bit of brevity, but nah, this one's long. But that's what you get, Kagri.
I like the auto thumbnail for the last stream.
Which one was that?
It's just like Carisi with the red background.
Oh yeah.
Like staring at the camera.
Sad,
It's like
right?
it's like she's staring at you though.
And she's also very sad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna try? I won't be able to hold this, but I want to see how long I can go without complaining. Like without flipping out or having some weird episode. Because I don't
As soon as you hear the episode, or as soon as you hear the different title music, you automatically think, oh, the previous title music is so much better.
Yeah, no, you're right. As soon as the game is opened, I'm already upset. But I want to see if I can at least like contain myself, because I don't want this game to control me. We are the ones playing the game, not the other way around. I mean, you guys are allowed to get mad on my behalf. In fact, I encourage it. But I want to see if I can display at least a little bit of self-control.
Adam, if you can get through the whole stream without complaining, I will gift 1 sub.
All right, so now there's money on the line. I like this. And if I lose, then I will sub to you, Martin.
Nah.
No. I mean, I probably would anyway, or try and like, because I'm going down to my parents this week for Christmas stuff. So I'd probably just ask my mom to link her Amazon Prime account to mine, because I really want to get all the fun privileges, like streams staying up for 2 months instead of 2 weeks. I really would like that back.
I mean, yeah, no, I've been getting lazy about uploading my stuff to the archive.
Yeah, I noticed that. I haven't been able to be lazy about it. It's scary.
Actually, I could just like totes my goats put another one into the uploading.
Yeah.
Right now, because I have it open. Parentheses work.
All right, semicolon again, where if I get mad, I lose money. There we go. Now I have clickbaited my Discord server. Muhahaha.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick restart as well. It's like it looks fine. I like for the most part. Then occasionally the ping jumps to 5,000 milliseconds.
Yeah.
For a couple seconds, then it's like back down.
That's dude. You remember the stupid packet loss thing?
Yeah.
Where just if you use Discord in the morning, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it made 9 a.m. project working hard. Anyway, what's up, Steven? What's up, David? What's up, Strummer?
Hey, David, I saw your brother when I went to insert high school here. When I went to go see an old high school teacher just for funsies.
Is there any way you can let me know which one it is without saying who it is?
V for Vendetta.
Oh, is it the first letter?
I don't know. I can't say the hint out loud, otherwise it'll be too easily decipherable.
Oh, okay.
But
what subject did they teach?
Oh wait, hold on. You were asking for the name of the teacher, not the name of the brother.
No. Oh. Now I know what David's brother's name is.
Okay. I was also wondering why do you need me to hide like David's brother's name, but no. They were you and I's history teacher.
Oh, yeah. Well, I actually didn't have her first grade. I just had her for civics.
Well,
but
yeah.
I think she liked me and she remembered my name, so that's good. Despite the fact that there were 80 people in that class. And yeah,
Oh,
you were allowed to visit a teacher without getting chased off campus by golf carts.
Well, yeah, I think that's just because campus updated their rules to actually allow visitors now.
Yeah, well,
And also, they love me in the office there. Like, I did like the minimum amount of work expected of me, and like, not a single other office aide has done that besides me and Jaden. It was like awesome.
Oh, you're an office aide. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the aide to the teacher who I was visiting, who I sneakily managed to visit anyway while I was getting chased off by campus security. That was fun.
I think if you were to show up now, though, I mean, obviously you couldn't because like today was their last day of finals.
Yeah, but let the record show that I will be back. I'm coming back. Insert high school here. I will visit the greatest English teacher who ever lived, the proctor of Smash Club, and he even participated in a tournament and everything. Age, he looks younger than he is. You're just gonna have to take my word for it.
Age looks like mid-20s something.
Yeah,
But is not.
but he's
But is married and has a wife
yeah.
of many a year.
Yeah, that was the Hmong Doll class where I gave a presentation, a speech, if you will. I mean, not if you will, a speech about comparing Hmong Doll, the Chowder character, to a Greek god. I still have the speech. Maybe.
Holy shit, bro! Though Kate is Mr. Blank's wife.
Oh, dude, I wasn't invited to the wedding. What the H, bro?
What the H, bro?
What the H, bro? What the HE double hockey sticks is wrong with you not inviting me to the wedding? I mean, you can tell me why. I won't. I'm not mad. I'm furious, but it's okay. I can forgive you if you just tell me why. I won't hate you.
No, like the more you say like I won't hate you, you should like imply that you will hate them, like even more. With each I won't hate you.
I won't hate you. It's okay. No, just tell me. I'll be forgiven if you just tell me. I won't hate you.
I won't be mad.
I won't be mad.
Just tell me.
You think I'd be mad? Oh, and speaking of, if I do get mad tonight, at Steins Gate 0 specifically, I owe Martin $2.50.
And vice versa, I guess. If Adam doesn't get mad for the entire stream, if he's able to control himself, I will gift a sub.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
At least a little bit. Couldn't because you're a Muslim woman under Sharia law, you couldn't invite other men, inshallah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Your culture, forgot.
And it's presumably before you met the teacher, like, you know, Mr.
Oh, right.
Mr. Blank, so.
Mr. Cool English teacher. Game is open, and you're right, the new menu music already. But I will not get mad. How much am I allowed to complain? Like, what's the line?
If you raise your voice or shovel your face in anger.
Okay, so sort of, I have to keep a stock expression or smile. Although I'm tricky because my anger is like a very toothy smile.
We'll play it by ear.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, you two are both here. If you both like turned the key on Adam got mad, then yeah. I'm sorry. Your job's always off because you know I'm gonna wave check you whenever I see you. You always take it off. All right. I'm gonna get a drink, and then we will begin the festivities. And oh boy, am I excited!
Dude, I've been wearing like a hijab for like 10 years, but like nobody's even been like listening to me.
I know, dude, for real. It's honestly kind of just disappointing.
David, you don't gotta match my bet. We're not increasing the.
Damn, he's calling you.
Increasing the pot for no reason.
He's calling it, dude. Damn.
And also, so you'll only match like what I give to Adam, right? Oh, okay. Hey, well, Cade, cool it with like the infidel talk, like say that too loud, like say that like too loud, he's gonna get like wrists cut off, and he won't be able to like press the control key.
He'll be losing his hands.
Yeah.
Mohammed, peace be upon him, will come down and strike him down.
Granted, maybe he might not be an infidel specifically for playing anime games, because like apparently Osama bin Laden had like a huge anime stash.
Are you talking about Saddam Hussein?
Oh, sorry, Saddam Hussein, not bin Laden.
Saddam Hussein, but like that also happened in like 2005, 2006.
No, I swear, one of the terrorists, I think it was probably bin Laden, like had Necopara on his laptop. On his computer.
Like Ethan or someone said something about Saddam Hussein having that. That was in like 2006. Either way, even with Osama bin Laden, that would have been before the time of that.
Oh no! Don't tell me that Osama bin Laden or whatever didn't actually have a copy of Necopara.
I'll tell you that. No, at the very least, not that.
Damn.
Through my like Ethan saying it and me thinking like, do those times add up? Looking it up and being like, no, I don't think they do. That was
he separately looked up. Like he did have a bunch of pirated movies on his computer.
Probably had like pirated movies or something, but like it was also like early 2000s, I think, before.
No, but I think he had some sort of animes, which was the funny part.
Yeah, Adam, post stream, we need to do that stuff with Cade that we gotta do.
Oh, yeah, okay, no problem.
Yeah, I was talking to Cade about that earlier.
Alrighty. Oh, and then one final bit of housekeeping. It's not that I'm stalling because I don't want to talk to Maho. It is Joseph of AMQ fame came over to watch the last episode of Survivor, which that was a little disappointing. But anyway, he got me these Golden Girls Christmas glasses. There's one for each of the 4 Golden Girls. It's a show that neither of us have seen, but now it is my fine china, and will be a frequent vessel for...
I'm not going to run and grab some tea real quick, I forgot.
Okay.
I guess while we're waiting for Ivan, we could do word of the day, because that's also housekeeping that we have yet to finish.
That's true. And yeah, I apologize for getting about word of the day often.
Housekeeping?
Venerate. Venerate means to show, or to feel or show deep respect and honor for someone or something. I don't think
that's
this one
will, up for this game.
I don't think it will be used today.
Nor will it be practiced by at least me and Ivan.
No.
Maybe
I might have to venerate
temporarily.
When the pretender venerates. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, how many times? Her 100th birthday? Oh, wait, Betty White? It's 100th birthday? Or... Oh my god, you're right. Yeah.
Hold on. Is that what the Google thing is? No, that just says seasonal holidays.
It should be Betty White's 100th birthday, but...
You know what? I have yet to update Chrome.
She does not look 100 years old. She still looks like a very nice-looking, pleasant old lady. She looks 80, tops.
I mean, there's a certain point where like you age to the point where you can't age anymore.
I don't know that that's true, because you get old, decrepit, and your skin sags more and more. Gravity takes an effect on us all. Like, I think it's amazing that she still looks so. It does not look 100. She's going to live forever. I hope so. I don't know too much about her, but I know she's nice and is one of the Hollywood people that would be in the running to actually deserve that.
Yeah, because I don't listen. Of all the pedophiles in Hollywood,
Back now.
I doubt Betty White's one of them.
No. Which is,
I doubt it.
you'd think, you know, the older you get, the more susceptible you would be to being one, right? Because there's so many more people younger than you. I'm just kidding. But, like, yeah, congrats, Betty White. Happy birthday if you're watching.
Which she clearly is.
Strummer is Betty White the whole time. That's a twist.
Yeah.
All right. So what was happening last time?
Well, basically we did the Maho ending, which was fun. You know,
Okay.
everyone had a great time.
I loved the Maho ending. It was fantastic, and I think it ended on a very it concluded very well.
Yeah, and now we're back on the path for the Kurisu ending. So we're
Kurisu ending?
We're back on track for that until the 15th.
And then we will switch to the Kagari ending.
Yes.
The Maho ending was my favorite. Did you get the Maho ending?
The Maho ending was
The
mine.
Maho ending.
Yeah, dude. Oh, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, dude. I don't know what day that's coming out, but it's like this spring. I'll probably play that.
Yeah. So all that's happened in the Kurisu ending was Kurisu was like, help me, Okabe, help me. And then time travel, we're back in the Alpha World line because God knows why.
Hi, I'm Kurisu, and I'm pretty much God in this game, and I'm going to coddle you. Hey!
Hey.
Also, that was... can I get a strike one for that? That one was... Okay, hold on. Can that be my warning? I'm not gonna... So, Kurisu... Also, thank you, kid.
Again, we'll play it by ear. I think it'll be pretty easy to when we say you're mad, we say you're mad.
Yeah.
I liked the one video we watched where like just one of the few not dumb things the guys said, despite being on the right having the right opinion, was just for a game that's not supposed to have Kurisu.
She's
There's
in
a
it
lot
a
of
lot.
Kurisu.
Yeah.
For a game where she's dead,
She's here a lot. Yeah. After seeing the icon missing on my phone, I contacted Maho immediately. My goal, of course, was to see what was going on with Amadeus in this world.
Oh, yeah, because it's not here.
I had to find out.
So, what do you want to talk about? You know, since I'm so busy.
Oh, it's about Amadeus. What's Amadeus?
What?
Maho's eyes suddenly went wide. Her reaction surprised me as well. I simply said, oh, do we even not know about this?
I guess we're not supposed to know.
Oh, I simply said the word Amadeus.
Well, how do you know about...
What do you mean?
How do you know about Amadeus? That program was put on hold last summer after Kurisu's death.
Amadeus was put on hold? You mean the project itself was shut down?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is there a Casper the Friendly Ghost video game? I think
Yeah,
that's
it's like Dora video games and stuff.
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
I think there's a Casper game for like Game Boy Color or something.
Huh. I feel like we got to play that next, right? After Steins Gate. That's the only the logical thing to do.
That's a logical, extension.
Probably got more life in it than this game.
Now
A
Ivan.
game about the ghosts.
She clenched her fists in anger, which will not be happening tonight. It seems the change in this world line was a big one.
Oh, now answer my question. How do you know about Amadeus? Okabe, if that even is your real name.
I'm a time-traveling detective here to save the world. Because... Should I tell her about the world lines and the attractor field theory? Kurisu told me that someone at her lab was doing work on it.
Kurisu told you that?
I decided that this wasn't the time to tell her. If I tried to explain everything, then I'd have to tell her about D-Mail and the time machine and meh. Maho didn't seem to know about that yet. I could only imagine what she'd do if she heard the truth. She was yet another one of those people who were entranced by the possibilities of science. AKA... stupid nerd. Can you tell me a little more about how the project was shut down? And what was the reason? It
was a complaint from an outside group.
Chimp murderers?
creating artificial intelligence with human memory is no different than making a copy of a human, they say. It's something that only God's allowed to do.
Random shit that people do.
You know, a lot of people in Europe and America like to push their own values on others. You know, especially in delicate matters like these. I know people in Japan would never push their own values on others.
Well, that wasn't the problem I had with that. It was making your own artificial human brain, you shouldn't do that. That's playing God. What do they know, pushing their values on me? I should be able to create my own being that can feel like a human and then treat it however I want to my own whim.
For as much as it seems like a person, they do constantly say, "But this is just an AI." You can't get attached to this. Well, like, you're kind of you're sending us mixed messages here, game.
I don't know. I think it's being perfectly consistent. Is that the only reason?
At least as far as I've heard, you know, the professor and the rest of the team, which we apparently have, but I never see.
Nah.
We're really mad about when they heard the research was being shut down.
The team is just a whole bunch of like just random scientists that Iska it was like, yeah, but I need to have at least 20 members for my company to be put in the top 100. So I need you to sit here and collect paychecks.
I want to be in the IMBD top 100.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so you're telling me all I have to do is type in Notepad for 12 hours a day and I get paid?
What? That sounds really boring. I play like Minesweeper or something. What, are you stupid?
So I didn't even have to pretend to do work?
Well, hell no. God, you idiot. I'm gonna hire somebody else. No. Where's Bambi for PS2? You know? I mean, again, the world's our oyster after Steins Gate, so the next big Adam series that will encapsulate my whole Twitch account could become Bambi for PS2. I have a PS2, and I haven't watched Bambi in like over 10 years, but like, it could happen.
Yeah.
Dude, Ghoul is such a good tutorial for Minesweeper.
I know. I love Minesweeper. I'm good at it too.
All me and Joe did in computer graphics.
Right, it's such a good tutorial for Minesweeper.
Yeah, school taught me Minesweeper.
True.
Inadvertently, sure, but they still taught it. Also, I said this.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, come on. I mean, hi, Lukaku.
No, Adam. It's you getting mad at something the game does, not like just, you know, riffing on a character or whatever.
Okay, and besides, I was mad at Lukaku in the first game. That should be allowed. Okabe, it's something I want you to tell me. Shouldn't you ask your dad? No.
Never talk to Lukaku's dad. He talks to you.
Ask Mayuri. I want a man's opinion. Ask Mayuri. I see, so you're coming to me. Yeah, what kind of things do men like? Danger. Okabe, you have no idea what you've just done. No, Kate, actually, Jesus, she almost got me. Lukaku's dad is a crazy sex pervert that turned him gay.
It's true.
Honestly, It is for Lukaku's own good that he stops talking to his father. We have not, this is not How I Met Your Mother, because we have not met Lukaku's mother. She's hopefully fine, but
He's just like, "Ooh, for real?"
What do you mean? What kind of gift would a man like? Oh, I see. Okay, my answer to that is that it depends on the person, I guess. I see. Who are you giving it to? My father. I've never been a father, so I can't imagine what kind of things they'd want as a present from their daughter. Son! What do you mean, daughter? I mean, Mayuri. I was thinking about what Mayuri might do, and sorry I got you and Mayuri mixed up. I know a good gift from a son, from his father is, be strong. That's the best present a son can. I'm really bad at this. I understand. Alright, whatever, shut up. Shut up, Lukaku.
Did you seriously just call Lukaku a girl?
No. No, I
mean, I was just speaking over your
The-
shoulder. You're a fucking dumbass.
you cannot eavesdrop and then call me stupid.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, the Amadeus program was stopped. Did that have something to do with the world line change? No, it's just different, but... Wait. So how did I meet Maho? We'd originally met at the Amadeus seminar. Please be at one of those, like, singles meetings that he went to. That would be very funny. If that never happened.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Oh, I was just remembering how we met.
Yeah, that was quite the conference, wasn't it?
Conference.
Coincidence. Duh.
I,
Larry.
I asked a few more questions, taking care not to rouse her suspicions. Managed to learn the basic story. Maho had really wanted to see the place where Kurisu had died, and when she finally went to the radio building, she'd run into me. That's very sad.
I hate to say this because it sounds so unscientific, but I'd like to think it was karma that Kurisu brought the two of us together.
Man,
What's what led to them like talking though? Was she like they bump into each other and he was like sorry? She was like sorry. Oh, what are you doing? Looking for where my girlfriend died.
what are you doing? Looking for where my best friend died.
Then he was.
Hey, we both know about this this person we know is dead. Isn't that crazy?
Hey, high five, bam! Fist bump, pound it.
Want to get some coffee together?
I know this great normal person coffee where normal people get coffee. It's very normal.
It's awesome. You'll like it. It's nice.
It's
Starbones.
Let's see. I agree. It was funny. I mean, seriously, just some of the highlights for the this game for me is just the little text conversations that you have, because like that was the was genuinely hilarious.
Complimenting Steins Gate Zero. We're doing even better than tolerating this week. God damn.
Credit where it's due. That was funny. I'm trying to achieve Zen. If I can wade through this pile of manure coming out smiling, then I have achieved Zen and will ascend to the second.
Nirvana.
Yeah, whatever.
You'll become a golden pill cultivation master.
Yes. So this is I'm really trying to keep it together here.
Anyway, I already said this line, just the two of us.
Karma, or perhaps another example of attractor field convergence. It had already been. We can make it if we try. It had already been decided that Maho and I would meet here in Akihabara. I love to drink coffee and go to work and love my family. I am the middle-class man who goes to church. I am a normal man. I do not like science and beep-boop gadgets. What is this? Science fiction mumbo-jumbo. I have a 401k. I'd like to use my credit card.
It's like the one video of just like the goblin man just like and then he puts on a hat. I have to go to work today.
What is that? I've never seen that.
What?
Nah.
You've never seen that?
No, I haven't.
Oh boy, do I got the
If you could, we don't have to watch it now, but if you could send it to me
not
so I can
now,
watch it
but
later,
you know, I
that
can,
would
I
be.
can, I can put it in various chats.
You have anything non-dairy? Anything gluten-free?
Anything
But was there some meaning in that?
I almost accidentally opened up Minty Clover's chat and just put that in no context.
Hi, Minty. Long time no see. I have to go to work. Okay.
All right, tell my Irene the others I say hi. And that last night was a lot of fun.
Sure. Evidently, she'd gone to last night's party in this world line, too. They party a lot.
They do.
I mean, it's giving me some good memories of Japan.
Good memories. You're leaving?
Not immediately. I remember when I said, I'm taking over Carisu's research.
I apologize, but I never remember what you say.
Well, I'm very busy, so, I do a lot of things. I can't stay on vacation forever.
I see. But still, she was only in Japan for another 10 days. I hope
Also,
nothing would happen during that time.
you know,
That was in character.
No, that's in character, and also it's because of my improvising. You know, thin ice.
Yeah, okay, you're right. I I'd like to I'll make an attempt to make it more clear when Okabe is getting frustrated rather than Adam is getting frustrated.
You have to be
Ah!
like / Okabe.
Oh, what was that? Oh, thank you, Strummer. Alright. Amadeus had been shut down and no longer existed. Hooray. No longer would I
And
hear
everyone
Kurisu's voice. After I said goodbye to Maho, what that meant really started to sink in. I could still feel Kurisu's warmth in my chest. Her smell. All the feelings I tried to forget were coming back now that I'd seen her. No one will ever be happy in that world line. Everyone will be
Unfortunately
miserable.
for Okabe, during that Alpha World line, Karisu hadn't showered in months, so she smelled terrible.
That's what she had said. I knew that. That's why I decided I'd stay here. But that didn't mean I could erase the sense of loss I felt.
Lost, like the funny comic.
Like the funny comic. I went back to the lab to get all this together in my head. The cause of the attack when the last world line was Kaguri, my favorite person. And there was a good chance that Amadeus was involved in the world line change that took place afterward. But in this world line, the lab had never been attacked. And the Amadeus project had been cancelled while it was still in the research stage. That meant that two major factors in the events that had occurred so far had no longer existed. If they were gone, maybe there was no need to worry too much. But even so, there was still a tiny alarm going off in the back of my mind. Meow, meow. Get Lukaku away from his father. Meow, meow. He is starting his son gay. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, I highly recommend just like if just because this is like this can be done very auditorily. If you just want to like pop open Monkey Ball, I encourage it.
You know, it's a podcast, basically.
No.
It's a lot better than a podcast.
Yeah, because it's like it's like a story.
Funnier.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, because we're not talking about like you know the damn random social interaction we had the other day for like an hour that people don't care about, like that people could like give less of a shit about.
Yeah, it's either incredibly petty or they're trying way too hard to talk about like a world issue that they're not qualified to speak on in like any more than like your average layman. It's not even like a different perspective than you have. People watch podcasts specifically to hear their own thoughts and feelings regurgitated back to them by someone who is just as qualified as them. Like really, if you like hearing the sound of your own voice so much, just record your own podcast and then listen back to it. Really. Anyway, going back to listening to audiobooks about SCP. That's a quote out of a Tony Zarrett video. I'm going to go back to listening to audiobooks about SCP, and then he would recite the Wikipedia page for SCP.
My face when you have more than 10 hours on SCP containment breach video games.
My bread was poisoned by the toxic Danganronpa fandom. Tony Zarrett is so funny. White Amadeus has been shut down. What happened to Kaguri's missing memories? Will these questions be answered?
I'll give them like 25% chance. Maybe it'll be answered.
Yeah, 25% each.
Yeah, like each. Like,
So there's a
question.
50-50
like
shot. One of them will be answered.
Yeah.
I put poison in his mutton. If nothing else, I might need to learn the answers to those two questions. I thought for a while, then took out my phone and booted up the Rhine application.
Okabe about to do
No way.
Whoa, we're in her perspective now.
Oh, this is Lukaku's room?
I
Yeah,
guess.
she lives in the shrine now. Because we found out she still woke up in the shrine, but now just has all her memories.
Right.
Except for, like, the gap of time travel to waking up in shrine.
Kaguri, would you like some tea?
Yeah, thanks, Luca.
Okay, I'll put some on. This is my favorite TV show, Tea Time with Brendan Fraser.
He's so sad, dude. Why is Brendan Fraser so sad?
Anyway, what would you like to drink?
Some tea.
Oh, you okay? I see the confusion. Yeah, the guy from the Mummy.
I saw like Jaden was showing me photos of him like sophomore year, like in all of the recent photos, he just looked like he was crying.
His soul was sucked out of his body. I don't know why.
He was like so sad and like
Hold on, I need to look at Brendan Fraser now.
dude,
It's
was, like,
unfortunate because I, as far as I'm concerned, he's a good actor, but then there's nothing like wrong with him. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he hasn't done anything wrong. There is something wrong with him, and I want it to be fixed.
Yeah, whatever is wrong
I
with him
mean-
could like not be wrong with him.
Yeah, no, all his faces, he looks so sad.
I
Yeah,
know. What
It's so-
happened? Is there like a GoFundMe? Can we go support the Brendan Fraser Foundation?
Make Brandon Fraser not
like-
sad.
Okay,
Yeah.
like in picture. Look at this one. He's so sad. He's
He's
looking
not
up
even. Yeah, he's looking down and away from the camera.
He's looking down and away from the camera. Like,
And he looks like he's. I'm so sorry, Brendan Fraser, but it looks like he's put on a little weight since like.
No.
like,
Dude, it's so sad.
I'm so sorry, Brendan Fraser. What happened?
He has like, dude, what's up? Like, he did put on weight.
Is Hollywood not all it's cracked up to be? I suppose not.
I mean, we have to deal with like.
Dude.
Oh wait, yeah, he actually is going through stuff. You know.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Ex-wife's
Is it?
alimony, yeah. It's not like Nicolas Cage where all of his problems were brought on by himself. Like, because Nicolas Cage, just realized,
On a fucking island.
yeah, bought an island, bought a temple to himself, bought the very first Superman comic, Dinosaur Bones. Like, he just like, I can't do Nicolas Cage, but I'm gonna try. I'm a Hollywood celebrity, I'm incredibly rich. I'm gonna go buy everything. I'm Nicolas Cage.
I'm Nicolas Cage. Don't you see? I gotta go buy
If
these
there's
dinosaurs.
anyone that would become like a real life Joker, it would be
I mean,
him.
Nicolas Cage.
And he'd still be in B-list movies after killing somebody.
He'd still take the work because he's a Hollywood celebrity. He can get away with whatever he wants.
He needs to pay off all of his debt to the IRS somehow.
Yeah. I'll go up against Batman, but the IRS? Ooh, no way.
I'll fight Batman any day, but the IRS? No, thank you.
No, thank you. I need to listen to some more
Love
Nicolas
that clip.
Cage. I'd love to be able to do a Nicolas Cage impression.
I mean, the Danny Pudi who got pretty close in that one
Yeah.
episode. He got close
I love that there was an episode about how Nicolas Cage drives you insane.
because you don't know if he's good or bad.
He's good. He was I'm on team Nicolas Cage is good, but he just takes like crappy work and phones it in.
Yeah. I think that's really good. Just he's good enough so that he could like he just wants to make money off of being an actor.
Yeah, so
So
he can
he
go
was
buy
good.
crap.
He has a good resume, and then now he just phones it in, just takes the easy work,
Yeah.
and
Well, and he does like
It's like
one
he's-
good movie every like 3 years or so that like he actually is passionate about or whatever.
Yeah. But if you guys haven't seen Moonstruck, that is a very important movie to the, I almost said, my last name and my mother's maiden name. So that was almost bad. Anyway, it's very important to the Adam family tree is the movie Moonstruck, because it is like the perfect Italian, like American story. It's got Nicolas Cage at one, like Nicolas Cage has one hand, right? And then at one point he's like, "Oh, I'm so mad, I'm gonna chop off my other hand." And then the like lady that's with him's like, "What? Chop off your other hand? Are you insane?" He's like, "I'm no monument to justice." Just he doesn't even care about what it means anymore. He's just gonna do it because he's mad. It's a great movie. It's got That's Amore. It's got It Must Be Him. The soundtrack's insane. They go to the opera. It's the most Italian thing you've ever seen.
awesome.
Yeah. Anyway.
He was Italian until you brought up going to the opera. Like that's deep cut.
Oh yeah, and then I guess I've been dredging up a lot of like stuff my grandpa likes, because I had to do a music final, and I had to go watch an opera. I picked La Boheme, and the very first song has these like they're the Bohemians in France, like one's a painter, one's a poet or whatever, and they're very, very poor, so they're arguing about which of their artwork should be thrown into the fire for warmth. It's really funny. I think I need to go actually watch an opera. I didn't watch the whole thing, of course. I didn't have that kind of time.
Call it a cultural heritage like journey or whatever as an excuse.
Sure. Then I mean, it made a good first impression. It's funny, and my grandpa likes it, so give me something to talk about. Anyway, it's rosemary tea. It's supposed to help you concentrate and improve your memory. I mean, I had Ferris give me some.
Yeah, me when drinking rosemary gets rid of my amnesia.
I hope that's it. Was it not very good?
No, that's not true. It's good. I was just thinking.
Thinking? Why?
You're supposed to remember, dumbass.
I'm trying to remember, but it's nothing because I can't remember. Anyway, Luca, are you really a boy?
I am. Yeah.
You really look more like a girl, though.
Really? You think so? No one's ever told me that before. I mean, hold on, now that you mention it. I mean, a little. Do people really think that about me?
Bro, what if Lukaku and Kagari fuck?
That would be awesome.
I would be less than ecstatic about voicing that. I don't know about you, Ivan.
Oh no, it's off screen.
What if it were merely implied?
I would still prefer that to not happen. Well, okay, hold on.
I mean, if Lukaku gets a girlfriend, does that mean that he's fixed?
You know what?
He's not gay.
Yeah, on one hand, I'm thinking taking advantage of an amnesiac and having sex with them is probably not the most, I don't know, moral thing to do. But also, like, from Lukaku's perspective, if that, like, reaffirms to him that he's a dude and that he, like, gets fixed and gets a girlfriend out of this and Kaguri's okay with it, you know?
I think that'd be the most poetic thing to happen.
Poetic. I think the most poetic thing to happen is Kaguri kept her gun from when she pointed it at Suzuha, the one of 500 times that
blows
gun
Lukaku's head off.
No, gives Lukaku the gun. Lukaku blows his own father's brains out in like a very Quentin Tarantino standoff revenge scene with a lot of just violent, just blood stains and some cool song that we wouldn't be allowed to show on Twitch.
Yeah, you don't show it.
That's what I would like to happen right now. Bang your best friend's daughter from the future? Yeah. No, you're right. I forgot about that whole aspect. If it fixes Lukaku, then some drastic measures I would be okay with.
That would be the best way. Like the only good thing this game could do.
I think so. Fix Lukaku game. Do it. Have him kill his dad. Kill your dad. Kill your dad. Kill your...
Do it. I dare you.
Please, no one send that isolated clip to Twitch moderation. I would not like that.
Hey kids, you know what would be a cool thing for you guys to do?
Kill your dad.
Go open your family gun safe and kill your father.
But not before taking his credit card and subscribing to twitch.tv/AdamAdamAdam. Then kill your dad. Anyway, guess what's about to go on Twitch fails? It's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
I don't know what to say to that.
I know. Why don't we take a bath tomorrow?
What?
I don't know if you're really a boy or not.
No, what? We can't.
Yeah, since when has Lukaku been the
Because I can't take a bath with a girl.
since when has Lukaku been the straight man of this group?
Yeah, even as like a comedic straight man, Lukaku is not.
Dude, he needs to like be more straight. Why didn't you take baths with your sister?
I mean,
Oh, man.
yeah, but like that was when I was little. Oh no, you did clip that. I disapprove of you doing that.
I mean,
I would
think
like an
creators can't
apology.
delete those clips.
I won't, because it's funny, and I'm fortunate enough to be in the position where it would take a lot for me to get banned. A lot. And that joke, if
It's just a joke.
yeah, I don't think that's so bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
nah,
we
it's,
even did the for legal purposes. This is a joke.
You did. I wasn't gonna.
yeah, that
Well, I
ruins
mean,
the joke, Martin.
it
You
was
ruined the
implied.
joke. Like, if you're that dumb that you can't tell it's a joke, just,
And it's on you.
It's your fault. I hate you.
I agree with this.
I'm sorry if that was a joke. You're so cute. I felt like I had to tease you. But if you responded that way, I mean, you really are.
That's what I've been saying.
That's what I'm saying.
This bitch got a flat screen in 2010, 2011.
Damn, dude. They're
They have a lot of donations coming into the shrine, I suppose.
yeah, dude. Listen, that's what what do you think that Lukaku's dad be doing with all the videos he takes?
Ah, David, why? David, why
Oh,
would you do that? That's not very nice of you.
That's not very PogChamp of you.
That's pretty Monka S. Is that the correct use of that?
Probably.
Probably.
I'd be disappointed if it were the correct use of that.
I also like Lukaku's cactus. It's got Mickey Mouse on top. You see that?
Yeah, it's got like black streaks behind it.
Anyway,
It was a girl reporters. So
As you can see, there are different issues of animals, and they're all you can eat.
am I in a universe where everyone has this voice now?
No, I'm just doing it because
Ah.
I had to come up with good one.
Maho, you give me data now.
This time is so wonderful. It's so different than the world I know.
Actually, I wouldn't expect you to clip something like stupid and then upload it to Reddit, which it sounds like a David thing to do now that I think about it. But you're right, I didn't expect that.
no, I'd expect to clip it, but I wouldn't expect to put it on Reddit.
Yeah, because Brandon
to put it, like I think to put it on Reddit, it would need to actually be funny. Like it wasn't like a clip funny enough to put on Reddit, you know?
No, they rarely are. I think the 2,000 view. Yeah, David, we know. Anyway, the 2,000 view Adam's teacher finds out that he is playing a dating sim that has some like serious scale, some serious stakes on it, where that is hilarious.
Yeah, like that's funny enough to put on Reddit. Like that one.
Yeah,
I don't know. You need to set a higher bar for what clips you put on Reddit, David.
Yeah, seriously.
Set a higher bar for yourself because
I
put some
appreciate
funnier stuff.
I appreciate the advertising, but we have so many fantastic zingers here on the twitch.tv/AdamAdam Twitch channel that, you know, you just wait a couple minutes and we'll give you something better. Wait, is it? What's the future like?
Do you want to know?
No, I was just asking to be polite.
He looked a little uncertain, did he?
I don't think I do.
Yes, he doesn't look uncertain. Yeah, you're better off that way. The future can be changed.
Yeah, David, that's what I said. I said that I would prefer you post things of me that could be misconstrued as homophobic. I didn't say post things that are funny. That's not what I said. David, you do have ears, don't you?
Well, clearly. Maybe his closed captions in Twitch are weird. I don't know.
Yeah. The future can be changed.
Yeah, that's what Mom said. She said it could be changed. She said he'd change it.
Yeah, not a single person asking what the future's like. He'd
Yeah, not a
change it.
single person would ever be curious.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Steins what?
Steins who Gate 2.
Yeah, that's it. Mommy said she knew it was real. But I really don't know what it is.
And then now for our next report, did you know that the memory restoration technology has been studied around the globe?
Oh, my, is this not convenient?
Today we have
What?
special report on an American university that's on the cutting edge of research.
Because amnesia is such a big issue that really plagued today. It really plagued 2010.
Happy place, happy place, happy place. Don't go ballistic, don't go ballistic, don't go ballistic.
I'm here with a real American and not imposter.
This is Victor Concordia University. You know, it may seem just like another college campus, but there are major projects going on here right now.
Oh, it is these two reporter people again, isn't it?
It totally might be.
I think the reporter was a dude, though.
There was I think it was like there was a news lady who had a kid at home.
Well, that was the reporter lady in the
Okay.
random ship.
Not the
Yeah, no, they swapped
newscaster.
because the reporter on the field this time was a dude.
Okay. I hope it's them and they just change positions. In this world line, you know.
No, wait.
But without sounding too upset, are you kidding me? That is very convenient, and I am not happy that this is the direction the story is going.
No, Adam, I thought you'd be ecstatic.
Mm-mm. No. Not really. I can't say that I am.
What do you mean? It's like, isn't this natural?
Is this where you naturally thought the plot would go?
Yeah.
I
Come on.
can't say that it was, no.
I've been sitting here thinking, like, yeah, you know what? Like, as soon as this TV comes on, they're gonna be like, "Yo, you got amnesia? Call this number."
Yeah, the random chimp event was never touched again. It just happened and it's not discussed. Hopefully it is in another
Well, the random chip event probably didn't even happen in this world line. Like, so there will be no follow-up.
yeah.
We just know that, like,
Which
okay,
ending was it that we got the random chimp event? Was that Mayuri's?
it was the
or
beginning of the
Maho's?
Karisu ending.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, so it was the Maho ending.
No, it was before the Maho ending.
So the Mayuri ending.
It was the beginning of the random. It was before we even like
When
met Kagura.
when I'm saying
like
ending,
back.
Which branch of the game is it on? Like,
yeah, or was it the
branch we're
The
on, or
Mayuri-
the other branch?
Sorry, the Karisu half.
Okay, so
So the half we're on.
Yeah.
okay. Oh, random chip event. Yeah, I gotta like send you this, Cade. There was this very bizarre direction the story took very briefly, where at the beginning of a chapter we cut to a different country, and then there's
In the
these
game
we're
that primarily
introduced
takes place in Akihabara, Japan.
and we cut to America, and then there are these two reporters that one of which gets a just a small backstory. If you ask, don't ask me why, because I can't tell you. and then they talk for maybe 5 minutes, and then there's all these dead chimp corpses. Again, do not ask me why. I could not tell you. So that happened, and that was maybe the first of my many freakouts, which are over now forever. I am a Zen master, and I will prove it. I haven't been on the verge of yelling because this game is my favorite game. Okay.
Everybody loves this game.
Kagri, do you understand this?
Yeah, they're talking about how the brain works and whether you could make false memories.
Well, that's amazing. It was too complicated for me. I'm just a New York plumber.
It's too complicated. Like, what?
Yeah, it's not that complicated. Memories are controlled by a part of the brain called the hippocampus. And there's a special part of the hippocampus called the fascia dentata. When new nerve cells are constructed there, they cause the existing...
Hold on, I need some water.
I mean, this entire monologue is one step away from going beep, 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 beep. So...
when new nerve cells are constructed there, they cause neurological pathways to reorganize. That's what makes you forget things. So when this study team did experiments on mice, they saw false memories created. Oh, look, that room in the back, that's where they do the mice experiments and stuff.
Kagri, are you familiar with this university? I mean, you seem to know a lot about it. Oh, goodness.
Dude.
Goodness gracious. This is familiar, isn't it?
Oh, interesting.
You want to see the results of the experiments the mice performed here? The research team did some bullshit. Mice shit everywhere. Oh my god. It was so hard to clean up. Like, oh, I'm eating chicken dog.
No, I don't.
But just now...
I don't know, but for some reason it suddenly feels like I do.
It's probably the rosemary tea.
The amnesiacs remembering the brainwashing. Thank God.
That's an interesting plot point.
Listen, I'm not doing it because you asked me to. Just don't forget that.
Thank you. This morning I'd gone to Tenoji to ask him to protect Kaguri if something happened. That meant I had to talk to him about his role as a rounder again. And then I had to tell him that Kaguri was caught up in something big too. But since this was the second time I had this conversation, I was able to make it go a little smoother. That was only relative to the first time, though. I never wanted to ask him for anything like this ever again.
So, Okabe, what the hell are you people involved in?
But I stopped myself.
You can't say, huh? You'll ask me for a favor, but you won't say anything.
I'm sorry.
That's good, though.
What?
Information's your final trump card. If you had just come out and told me, I would have called this whole thing off.
Really? Why? What?
Anyway, just be careful.
Thank you, sir.
I get it. Don't be so polite. That makes it so damn hard to deal with you.
I bowed to him once more anyway and left the Braun workshop.
You complain if he isn't too polite enough. Now you complain that he's too polite.
Yeah, this seems contrary to what he was like in the first game, and I am less than pleased about that. And this morning I got another person on my side as well. Kiryu Moeka. She was a lot easier than Tenoji. Don't call women easy, Okabe. I checked with Dora last night and found out that she was in the Old World line, or that just like in the Old World line, we'd hired her to find out more about Kaguri. All I had to do was ask for her help, or ask her to keep looking into what Kaguri had been doing before she'd come to this town. Now that I'd done everything I could in case something happened, all that was left was to pray that nothing did.
Oh man, she didn't get to show up so I could say sup bitches.
Dang.
I'm pissed.
I mean, I think we saw enough of her last ending.
I know.
I kind of would like a break from her and Maho forever. I got back to the lab where Lukaku was waiting. He had a very serious look on his face, and he said he needed to talk to me. Oh, if this is going to go on for a while, does someone want to snag Okabe? Or should I just talk to myself?
I'll be Okabe Martin.
Sure.
There's something bothering me about Kaguri's memories.
Kaguri's memories.
Kaguri's
really
memories.
love reading myself.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'll help bring him back.
Well, that's fine. Is something bothering you? If something's bothering you, just tell me.
Okay, so Kaguri remembered something about this lab, but it was right after I gave her this rosemary
all
tea.
Right, hold on. You're boring. You're boring. Just quieter. Take that sentence that you were about to say, shorten it to 3 words.
Rosemary tea, Kaguri.
5 words.
Rosemary tea help Kaguri remember.
That's better. Well, Lukaku started to fidget and rub his knees together. Then he looked up at me and slowly opened his mouth, but...
Do you know sign language? that knee rubbing only works if you know sign language. Anyway, last night they were doing a special on memory research on TV. It was about an American university. The only one in America, apparently. And when Kaguri saw it, she acted like she recognized the school.
Well, an American college? Which one? I mean, there are only like 3, but you know.
It had a really complicated name. I think it was like, Big Chungus University.
Chungus University?
Oh yeah, that's right, that place.
No, Victor Concordia University.
Oh.
That's where Harisu had studied. Kaguri knew Victor Concordia? If that was true, then how? Most obvious possibility was that she went there too. But how would a kid who went missing in Japan go to an American school? And one of the best at that. One of the best of the 3.
See, that's the one where Get It is, dude. That's why it's the only important one.
Yeah. West Side, baby. Come on, let's go.
West Coast, Best Coast.
Of course, it wasn't impossible, but...
What do you think? Is this a clue? Like Blue's Clues?
Well, I can't say anything based off just that, considering there were no paw prints on the scene. But...
Oh, I see. You're right. That is kind of a staple of Blue's Clues. Man.
Lukaku's shoulders slumped in disappointment. As did mine.
What
I
if it
love
were
Blue's
more
Clues.
blue, like Scooby-Doo, though? That doesn't need a paw print.
But that doesn't mean it's not a clue.
What? Then...
Well, it's worth checking out, is what I mean.
Oh, okay. That
what
was
I mean
not
when
clear.
I said the not is that it's not clue. It's not a clue, which means that it is a clue because 3 negatives. Hold on, maybe it's not a clue. Or
So what did you want to talk to me about?
Anything besides what Okabe was trying to say.
well, the best way to find out was not.
Kaguri was just about to start work, and she seemed put off by the fact that I'd suddenly asked to speak with her. Can you wait just a second? I've asked another person to join us.
Another person?
She goes by the name Makise Kurisu. And then she
Man.
walks in, and the sitcom audience claps. I don't know a lot about Victor Concordia myself.
Wow, Kaguri, you sure do look a lot like me. Maybe we're twinsies?
I think it's a Skedit is who's coming now, which is
Who walks in and is like, "Hello, everybody."
No, and then Skedit walks in, does like finger guns, and like the audience like does the like cheers and like does like the cat call whistle like yeah.
I can't whistle. I Skedit or Maho. I think. Well, no, it's probably Maho. Now that you mention that, I really don't want it to be.
I can't whistle into the mic, unfortunately.
I just can't whistle.
I don't think there's anyone that could be right now but Maho.
Yeah, I hope it's a Skedit. I could ask Kaguri what you know about the
He hasn't
school, but
talked to him yet this route.
I couldn't tell if her information was accurate or not. There was a better person she could ask. Someone who should be here any minute. Well, any second. God, you are so small.
Yeah.
The best way to find out about the school was to ask someone who actually went there. Like, look where Floor is and her. She's the little goblin that has to go to work.
It was like when there was like the weird. Was it the butler? Was like tiny.
Oh yeah, Kuroki shrinks when he's sad.
Oh, Maho, hello.
Hi, how have you been?
Maho still didn't know that Kagari was from the future. The idiot. I'd have to keep her from finding out.
Well, you know, she really does look like Karisu.
Maho stared at Kagari and then whispered so that only I could hear. It made sense. I'd been surprised myself. I started by... Yeah, but...
They're just... It's infuriating. Like, what's the point?
I don't know. Do they explain it in the anime or not?
No.
Damn.
No,
They
dude.
give an
they're-
explanation here,
I mean,
so-
it would be clever if like they were related for some reason, and they could be like, oh, what if we transfer Karisu's memories into Kagari for some?
That's what I thought
Good
she was.
reason.
I thought she was like some either android or just...
Yeah, that would at least give it a
person-
purpose.
Yeah, or like clone or something. Something. But it turns out that this might not be explained, much like a lot of other plot points in this game, and that dissatisfies me.
It's a literal fucking red herring. And I'm getting mad on Adam's behalf because she is a literal red herring that looks like Karisu but isn't.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that is very frustrating. I started by explaining to Maho why I brought her here. I love that, like, that voice is the customer service voice, because I remember working at Domino's, I had to whip that out when dealing with customers that did not want to speak to me. But I think it's way easier to not get mad at customers wearing me out than it is to not get mad at this game, because I'm much more emotionally invested in Steins Gate.
I can like I can be a brick wall to a person and listen to like just like repeat the same thing repeatedly and hear them get more frustrated and angry as time goes on. But this game's like just a brick wall to me.
I like people too much to want to ever do that to somebody. I could never do that for any length of time.
So funny. Lady comes up. I want this coupon. No. You're gonna give me this coupon. No. You're not gonna honor this coupon. No. Do it. No. I can't. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. What's your name? No. I'm not giving you my name. Bye. Really funny.
Adam likes people.
I do like people in general.
Everyone point and laugh at the guy who likes society and people in it.
That's true. War Orphan adopted by main character, secret agent impersonating main character, fell in love in spy mission, amnesia, time traveler, mistaken identity, red herring. Yeah, jeez. How is a character with... Oh, Martin, your thing uploaded. How is a character with that
awesome.
many insane, like, cliches also managed to be a red herring? That's insane.
Physically and metaphorically.
Yeah, so, you know, what do you think she might have gone to my school?
Wait a second, I don't know anything about this Victor Contra, what's its place?
Victor Concordia.
Victor
Stop that.
Concordia.
I can't do the clap. Like, it's microphone so I can...
See, I can't even remember its name.
But yesterday you acted like you recognized it, right, Lukaku, who was also here? Yeah, you said they did mice experiments in the back room. And then after that, they actually showed the experiments in the room. That was weird. Do you remember that, Kagari?
I don't.
I don't remember what saying that yesterday.
it's
That's
the
how
same.
amnesia works, dude.
That's the same thing. It's oh, what was it, Martin? The oh, damn it! I'm trying to remember the Marie thing in Persona 4. That stupid thing we said.
Oh, the fucking like bang your head against the wall, like so that you keep on forgetting.
Yeah,
Then be like
she has amnesia, and then
your
you,
goddamn amnesiac wife.
she gets fed up with you for making fun of her amnesia so much. It's like, I don't even remember why we were married. So you don't remember? It's stupid. Anyway, it's funnier with
My
Mary.
Amnesiac wife is a sitcom premise that would only lead to that one joke, and then that one joke is both the peak of the show and the moment it jumped the
And
shark.
yeah, I couldn't imagine Lukaku would lie, or that there would be any point in him doing so. Unless Lukaku's becoming funny, but I doubt that. But the same was true for Kaguri too. But yeah, Steven, you mentioned this a while ago, and you're right. Lukaku's like it's gone from a, ugh, you were the worst thing in this entire game to, eh.
Everyone's just way worse by comparison.
Yeah. A falling tide lowers all boats.
Granted, this tide revealed the sunken ship underneath and somehow repaired it.
Something like that, yeah.
Anyway, Sheba, do you remember where the lab was?
I don't know the details, but they said they were doing research on memories in the brain and stuff.
Well, that must have been the brain science lab.
The brain science lab. That was where
They did brain science.
they did brain science.
They did where it worked, but you know. They did
And
brain
also where
science
Carissa
brain
worked too, at the
science
brain science lab. Then Kaguri may have met you and Karisu at the brain science lab?
It's just a possibility. It's also time travel. But, you know, there's more than one place that researches brain science.
You're saying they
It's just a
don't...
brain science lab.
You're saying that they do brain science outside of the brain science lab? That seems wholly
lab is
irresponsible.
experiments. You know, the research doesn't take place in the lab. You know, that's where you collect data. You know, it's not just grad students. Where, you know, there are a lot of regular scientists too. You know, I haven't met everyone at the lab. You know, because I'm so but, you know, I saw another Japanese person there. But you should remember that.
Which meant that you didn't remember it, which meant that you probably hadn't met her. Either that or Maho also has amnesia, which is equally likely.
What?
Luka-
Why would I
Because everyone has amnesia. I don't even remember why we're friends. Lukaku, was there any... See?
I didn't even want to fight why you stupid.
Beep, 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 beep. Lukaku, was there anything else about Kaguri that you noticed? Kaguri sometimes knows about things that are really complicated. Like where the square peg goes.
I know some complicated things.
Kaguri pouted. That was the one expression that was totally different than Karisu's. Oh my goodness.
Well, for example, I mean, Kaguri, where does the cylinder go?
That's right. In the square hole.
Where does the cylinder go?
The square hole?
Those were just words that were complicated to
What?
write in Japanese.
What do you mean? I thought it would go in the cylinder hole, the circle hole, because it's shaped like.
It still fits though.
Where does the semicircle arch go?
It can still go in the square hole.
Why would it not go in the semicircle hole?
And it can, but it doesn't.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
They were doing a special on fake memories last night, and it seemed like you knew a lot about it. Anyway, Kaguri, you should probably stop destroying Maho's tiny children brain.
Fake memories, huh? Yeah, one of the teams is working on that. You know, we went to talk one time.
Yeah, I just had coffee with the guy in charge of implanting fake memories in people. It was really, it was whatever.
See, it was a busy day. You know, it was only one meeting at like 10. I totally
Kaguri
had.
knows about planting fake memory science. I wonder where that could go.
It's almost like she was brainwashed.
I don't know about that, guys. That's not a bad theory, but I think this game will.
There's not enough evidence yet.
No, I think this game will surprise us.
It'll something will it'll swap onto a different world line and render anything and everything that we've talked about thus far relevant.
Yeah, Kaguri, can you talk about that now?
I don't really know. Did I really talk about that stuff?
You did. She put her hand between her eyebrows and thought. She really didn't remember, it seemed. Has this happened a lot before? Not that much until recently. It started happening over the last few days. After I gave her this rosemary tea. I didn't know how Kaguri could have known things about Victor Concordia, but it clearly had something to do with her missing memories.
Is rosemary tea the goddamn vegetables this game?
Yeah, it's the vegetables. the Lukaku gender bending vegetables.
I like the idea. Just whatever that was, it was just like a, just because it's a flip of a coin as to whether or not it would be a guy or a girl, and they just basically re-rolled Lucaco's gender, and we're lucky.
Nah, dude, it was the magic
That doesn't
vegetables.
even make sense because I'm pretty sure they sent the pager when Lukaku was already in the womb.
Vegetables, great vegetables.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, aren't you like either way? Like, for like the first little bit, aren't you a girl anyway? But then you develop boy characteristics.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, right. But like the chromosome that has the Y in it, because like you always inherit the X chromosome from your mom, and then it's a 50-50 whether the chromosome you inherit from your dad is an X or a Y.
Hmm.
Like, the Y chromosome is like there from conception, so.
Yeah, but just that, just a carrot got stuck in the what are those tables called?
The Punnett square.
Yeah, a carrot got stuck in the Punnett square, and it meant the Y chromosome had to go away.
Dang, it sucks, dude.
Implying that Punnett squares are a real tangible thing that exist inside people. But anyway, your twin theory made more sense, I think. Yeah, homies with extra chromies. That's what the first group chat of my friends I joined was called. It was called homies with extra chromies. Anyway, if I followed the trail a little longer, I might learn some clues. Like Steve from Blue's Clues, and if you've seen The Croods, that's a surprisingly good DreamWorks movie. It's got Nicolas Cage in it. Full circle.
The Croods.
The Croods.
The Croods. He played main Crood guy.
Yeah, he was Ugg in The Croods.
Awesome.
Saw something new and died. What an awesome movie. Like, if Grug, sorry. Like the grandma had a tail. Like, that movie is really good. If anything, just watch the opening scene where they just have this egg, because it's just this action sequence that also just sort of tells you what each of the characters is like based on how they try and get
it's
like
an unnecessarily good like setup for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
I remember Kate and Lucas talking about the grandma, and they said that they were calling her Grammy, like my grandma, and that her hair that was like a little beast flying around, they called it Tucker.
Yeah, that's accurate. And she had a tail too, because she was less evolved than everybody else. That movie's great. Yeah, the second one, I like the second one fine. I don't think it had the same magic as the first one, but that's probably just because my family watched the first Croods like maybe 10 times. And that was past the point where like we're super young and of course we watch the same movies over and over again. No, we just really like the Croods, and if it was ever on like FX, we'd turn it on and just love it. Also Nicolas Cage.
I've only seen Croods like once when I was like when it first came out in theaters, because I remember watching it in theaters.
It's good. I like it a lot.
I haven't seen the second one.
If you like the first one, you'll probably like the second one.
I think Croods has a little bit of fever dream syndrome in my head, where like
I get you.
It was like that with Robots too for a little while.
Oh, I love Robots.
Recently, where like I remember the movie. There are certain scenes that I remember that movie, but for the longest time it was just a fever dream where like I didn't remember it, and it all started coming back to me as soon as I watched it again.
Okay, I just like got okay. Anyway, what was I totally lost my train of thought. I'm really sorry.
Croods,
Nicolas Cage. Oh yeah, and then just final thing in the Croods 2, they have this rendition of the song "I Think I Love You" by the Partridge Family, and Jack Black does it, so that's something to look forward to. But that song by the Partridge Family, I was planning on using for the semicolon less than 3, like the dating sim. I wanted to make another one of those like little flashy musical intro sequences, and I was gonna use that song because the Croods 2 used it. So full circle, dude. It's crazy.
Wild.
Anyway,
wow, is it?
Yeah, it was possible that I might be able to bring back our memories of the Croods.
Calgary's actually driving greater force behind Croods. Damn. Side sprite.
Neck gone. She suddenly started to moan in pain, as most amnesiacs do.
He really likes the Croods.
Calgary, what's wrong?
My head kind of hurt. Decker.
It hurts. Nukaka was looking at her face, worried.
Yeah, just a bit.
Want to lie down a little?
I'm fine.
Maybe this is all too sudden.
Yeah, that's right. We may have put too much stress on her.
What's gonna be like stressful about this? What?
You stabbed him 25 times. Oh, damn it. There's like that interrogation sequence from Detroit Become Human where he just slams papers on the desk over and over again, yelling.
Oh, yeah, I know it. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Maho was looking worried too.
Goddamn stress meter.
Yeah, because you can switch on a dime what emotion your character is trying to feel.
You're a robot.
23 stab wounds. Look, I'm your friend, okay? You just tell me what happened, and you bastard, you killed him, didn't you? Look, it's okay. We can get through this together. Just let me know what happened. 23. It's so funny.
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Senpai?
What? Also,
What?
did I? Oh, yeah, I did a little. I slammed the desk and knocked the camera up. There we go. See, I'm tall. Anyway.
Called him.
Yeah, I hope so. Anyway, I got work.
The conversation was so natural that Maho and I almost missed it. Wait. 25. Oh. Hey, did she just?
Oh yeah, she just
Oh,
called me.
yeah, we
she
didn't miss
just called
that.
me President.
Yeah. Conqueror, you just called Yajo president,
Somehow
right?
in this ending, like, I hope it's like some bullshit about Kurisu not dying, and they just like rewrote her memories or
No
something.
way.
That would be so.
That doesn't even make any sense because, like, that's how Maho and
Yeah, 'cause
Okabe met.
Yeah, and because she supposedly died.
Wait, but no, that doesn't make sense because Kagura remembers being a little kid in the future, but those
Yeah,
are
but
also
no,
probably
I hope it's some kind of bullshit like
No,
that.
I mean it could be some kind of
Whoa.
That'd
she
be
was in the
really
fucking
cool.
false memories department. She
That
just
would
could have
be.
false-
Wow. That would be awful. That would be really, really stupid.
You're doing a really good job of staying calm after this terrible revelation.
Once it happens, you might see me flip out because that's really dumb. That's really, really dumb. But I'm keeping it together a little.
Well, we're just hypothetical. We're just hypothesizing
Right.
how it could get worse. You know, it hasn't actually.
No, and I haven't flipped out either, right?
I don't think so.
No. I'm telling you right now that I would very much like to go grab a pillow and scream. This is very difficult. Conqueror, you just called Hiyajo president, right?
No way, I don't.
I mean, she actually might have said senpai, but you know, whatever. I misheard it as president.
I mean, if old man is Kanji's thing, and then president is Rise's thing, and then we're getting mad at Robbie for stealing president, we need something different from her too. But there's a lot of authority figures. I don't know. Anyway.
Colonel.
Anyway, you know, where is she? But you heard it too, right? She called me like Colonel or something.
Yeah, whatever. Colonel, the American word used to address an older classmate or colleague, I hear. I just learned that Maho and Kagure hadn't met at Victor Concordia. Did that mean it was just a mistake? The sound of footsteps coming up the stairs distracted me. They were so heavy there was no need to wonder who it was. Mr. Braun.
Hey, I haven't shown up for like 2 episodes.
I know, it was a nice break.
Anyway, you're here, Maho? I guess it.
Hey, no.
Do I even know?
He ignored Maho's complaint and started to count the people in the room. There was some kind of paper bag in his hands. Oh, you finally went and got the crystal from our dealer. Jeez, it's been so long.
Well, that sounds like something older you would have said.
What? No, No, Dora, I was never joking about that. I sent you that guy's contact information. You went and get the guy with the glasses and the beanie and the bald spot, and you get the crystal meth from him. What about that do you not understand?
I thought you were talking about Nostalgia Critic.
No. He had sunglasses and a beanie and
No,
bleached.
Nostalgia Critic wore a beanie when he shaved his head at
No,
one.
and bleached hair. Does Nostalgia Critic have hair? No.
Well, not anymore.
Bleached hair. And he's black. I didn't want to say it, but he's black. Okay.
Well, you should have said that in the first place. Because
I
we're talking about that guy with the glasses.
I don't want to label all black people as drug dealers. That seems irresponsible and rude. And I didn't want that to be permeated in
Dude,
your mind.
He would have been so noticeable in a crowd here in Japan.
I just didn't want to give you that negative impression.
There are like 3 in the area, tops, and 1 was wearing a beanie.
I thought
And the
if I
other
just
2
told
were, like,
you,
soliciting people to like go into like clubs in the red light district.
well then go talk to the third one. His name is, I don't know his name, but he goes by 4C.
I still got a paper bag full of something to hear.
What did you bring? Whatever.
Well, you know how they opened that new Adel in front of the building station? You know, they were selling some good looking pudding, so I thought it'd be a nice treat if I brought enough for everybody.
You put down the bag, opened the box, and started putting the pudding cups on the table. Or do it later.
Dang, he brought pudding, dude. That's awesome.
Well, why do you look so upset? Is it rare for me to buy something for everybody?
Well,
You're
yes.
afraid I'm gonna eat it all?
Yes.
Well, I guess it is. You know, I got some extra work at my job, so you know, not only am I talented, but I'm also kind-hearted, and I get paid. You know, feel free to fall in love, ladies.
Man, I just changed my Discord status, but now I want to change it again. Not
I'm
only
also kind-hearted and I get paid.
yeah, not only am I talented, I'm also kind-hearted and I get paid. Feel free to fall in love, ladies. Although,
That's a good Tinder bio.
yeah, I like Big Chungus and I don't like taxes. That one has to stay for at least a little bit. I was talking to Jaden and I was like doing the comp sci final project, and just somehow that came out of my mouth, and I like Big Chungus, I don't like taxes, just like that, and he just lost it. He turned the bag over and started shaking it.
Yeah, I'm missing a spoon. So I bet the staff forgot to put one in.
It's okay, I brought my own. Are they really not doing that? Damn. I think there's a... Nope. I think there's a clean spoon in this... Aha! Sorry.
Oh, I've got my spoon I always use.
They are doing this. They are doing the Kurisu thing. Because that was her secret code word to say this if you're from the future.
That's right, yeah.
I cannot believe I called that. That's almost cool. Good job, game.
Comically large spoon.
It's okay, I always bring my own spoon.
That or like Kaguri is from like the future.
Okay, Kaguri, you can only okay, Kaguri, you can only get a spoonful.
Lukaku stood up to
Kaguri,
get a
do you want some
spoonful.
pudding? Yeah, but only a spoonful.
Is that the song?
Yeah.
That is.
Okay, then suddenly stopped. He looked at Kaguri with a confused expression.
It's like that,
Kaguri.
or what is it? This is from the future chick, but like she was somehow had Kurisu brain put in her.
Yeah, I don't think this might not physically be Kurisu, but if it is, that would be very silly.
I was thinking that would be like super dumb because there's like no way it could be, but it would be so funny if it would.
I mean, they are at least.
I lost my memories after Okabe stabbed me.
Well, they are at least doing something with the fact that she looks like Kurisu.
Mm-hmm.
They're at least doing something with it.
This better
People
than
can literally get stabbed like 20-something, 30-something times. and be left
23 stab wounds.
Yeah,
There's
like, dude,
20.
you can get stabbed like 20 or 30-something times and come out alive after having been left for dead for a while. So, Kurisu could have survived one measly stab wound. Like, it was only one.
Kaguri.
It's a measly flesh wound. But a flesh wound.
Do you own a spoon?
Uh-huh.
Do you own a spoon? I'm just kidding. I thought all you had with you was the Upa keychain, right?
Why is this all like? Why is it just like now all of a sudden she's doing this?
Because different world line, new backstory, maybe.
Like, why is it only taking effect now?
I don't know. Stop asking me, I'm gonna
That's right,
scream.
Isn't it? That's strange. Why did I say I had one?
Her own spoon.
Range, isn't it?
Oh man, they're doing this now. I thought I get to be smart. I'd heard someone say that before. Not many people carry their own spoons around. It was common in Japan to carry around your own personal set of chopsticks lately, but not spoons. But I knew. I had known someone who definitely carried around her own spoon. It was my mother. Makise Kurisu. Genius girl, age 18, graduated from an American university, and now that we know is Victor Concordia, and I don't think it's Mormon. Rest of the copy pasta, blah blah blah. Rest in peace. Just a moment she'd called Maho president, or corporal. Consort. Colonel. Did Kaguri know Kurisu after all? Hey, Maho, how many people called you Colonel in America?
Just one. It's a Japanese phrase, a Japanese concept after all.
We are not communists, Stephen. We will not be using the word comrade. There was no need to ask what was.
And only one called me Colonel. And she thought it was a really funny Metal Gear Solid reference.
Oh, that's why she said it's Japanese. Because of Metal Gear Solid.
Kurisu?
Kaguri, do you know a girl named Makise Kurisu?
Kurisu, Makise.
No, Makise Kurisu. Did you know her, and was she imitating her? But why imitating? You know how that sounds, Okabe? It sounds silly and ridiculous. But why would you need to do that?
Makise Kurisu.
Kaguri seemed to be desperately searching her memories, but it didn't seem to be working. Oh, the existence of the Kurisu ending certainly gives credence to this theory. Now that they're literally just doing it anyway, but... There was sweat on her forehead.
It is off a very, like, because this ending and the Kurisu ending are, like, two, like, really closely related branches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I think
they're
that's...
off, like, the same sub-branch.
So this is the one where we don't red pill her. Kaguri takes the blue pill, and then she lives the rest of her life as Kaguri. If we decide... Yeah, so now this decision boils down to, would you rather get your original girlfriend back, or leave your girlfriend in a complete amnesiac 51st dates Adam Sandler movie state?
Sword Art Online with, like, Alice and her having, like, her
brainwashing
this
self. Is basically the same shit as that.
Yeah.
So there's, like, the ending where he goes with the version of her prior to her having lost her memories, whatever.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Which it seemed silly. Okay, am I allowed to get mad at Sword Art Online?
Yeah.
Okay, it's so fucking stupid. Oh my god, the fact that with Alice or whatever, just the entire time, that whole season, they're like, I'm gonna get my memories back. I'm gonna go back to being the real Alice. Like, because she got, like, brainwashed by the magic prism that gets stuck in her brain or whatever, however that fucking works.
Triangular prism.
Yeah, the triangular prism of memory fuckery.
Because none of the characters in the third season are real. They're all
no,
code.
They're all fake. They're all fake.
They're all robocode.
And the whole time, even in season 4, even in season 4 part 1,
they're light souls, actually.
Yeah, even in fucking season 4, they're like, oh, I wonder what the real Alice. I'm gonna get the real Alice back. They never do, ever. She just sticks with
we see a blonde Kirito go walking into the sun with, like, the young Alice hand in hand.
Yeah. What? You can go... What? All right. Thank you for letting me lash out at Sword Art Online. I needed that. Hashtag 74 more movies.
74 more movies, dude. I can't wait. Oh my god.
74 more movies.
No, I was absolutely, like, I heard it from Ivan secondhand, like, the movie, and how it only covers the first 2 episodes. Like, it extends them to, like, an hour and a half, like 2 hours. Like,
it was a good movie though. I like it. Like it wasn't a boring movie. It's not like they
I
just
mean,
kind of
listen,
stretched out the nothingness.
More Sword Art Online is
That
better than
means
Sword Art Online.
that's the important part. Is that means we got a lot more movies to go.
74 more
I'm
movies.
not a gamer like you.
I'm not a gamer like you is so funny. Martin, did you watch the movie or?
No, I didn't. I just
Oh.
heard about it from Ivan, and then immediately knew exactly how Asuna would fucking say that.
Yeah.
I'm not a gamer
like you. She says it 2
I'm not
times.
a gamer like you.
She says it twice. It's really funny because like because we had the theater all to ourselves, right? And she said that the first time and I lost it, and then she said it again and I double lost it, and I wasn't disturbing anybody besides just us.
Mikey was like I really liked Mikey like constantly thinking out loud, and I could like
It was
I would
awesome.
only half hear like what he was saying because he was kind of far away and like I was trying to listen over the movie. And
Yeah.
it was like Mikey would say something like, just because wouldn't remember what happened in the show, and he thought something would be inconsistent, even though it wasn't. It was
Yeah.
consistent with what happened in the show. I'll be like, "That's right, Mikey, you're on the right track."
Meow, dude. When we all went meow during the Sonic movie,
Yeah.
that was so awesome. It was so cool.
Can we do the exact same thing with the Sonic movie too? But when Knuckles says,
Oh,
"Do I look like
do
I
I
need
look
your
like I need
power?"
your power? That's a little more verbose, and I think the theater, because meow is supposed to be funny. Do I look like you need your power is less funny. But dude, can everyone here right now? All right, you are now co-conspirators. Do not clip this. Do not send this to anyone. This is secret. Just us here, okay? Idris Elba is playing Knuckles in the new Sonic movie, right?
Yeah.
Idris Elba is Ugandan, so we have Ugandan Knuckles. That, my friends, is a piece of misinformation, a deliberate lie. Please lie to everyone you can when talking about the Sonic movie. Hi, Brandon. Now you're in on this too. Sonic movie 2. Idris Elba as Knuckles.
Is technically Ugandan Knuckles.
Idris
technically.
Elba is Ugandan. That is the lie, which means that Knuckles in Sonic movie 2 is Ugandan Knuckles. Please lie about that. Just like you can make it so much more convincing when saying like, I'm surprised the internet hasn't really like caught on to that. Like, isn't that hilarious? How come no one talks about that?
Lineage wise, first off, Idris Elba's from like born and raised British.
Yeah.
He's from Britain.
Yeah, no,
But,
he's
like,
not.
Lineage wise, he's like Ghanan. He's like from Ghana.
Yeah, not even close.
I think it was like Sierra Leone and like Ghana, something like that.
It's not even close to Ugandan.
Also, if I could change anything about the world, it would be that people have so much pride in their own recollection of things that they wouldn't just Google everything. Where like I want it to be social like standard that if you go and Google something, you're an idiot. Or not like for basic facts, but if someone's lying to you and then you have to Google it to prove them wrong, you're the idiot. No one thinks that ever. But
Well,
yeah.
no, because it's just calling you out for being a bad person, Adam.
Yeah, I know, but I wish that it's not social norm. I just wish it was the social norm where if someone's messing with you and you have to Google it, you're an idiot, and everyone thinks that. But oh well. But anyway,
Also, you gotta pick your battles better then.
I think so. But please, everyone, lie about the Uganda Knuckles thing. Please do. It's very funny. And yeah, I know. If that actually gets me in trouble, I'll be very, very upset at David. But it won't, and it's not even that funny. I'm almost.
Yeah, it's not even funny. It's gonna get like 0 upvotes and 0 traction because
Yeah, no updates, no Reddit gold for you. Saying that both of his parents were born in Uganda and then immigrated.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, just be creative. Just say, oh, I don't know, maybe. It's like sow doubt. There's a million different tactics you can use to make that believable. Just don't be so.
Like, don't say he's from Uganda because he clearly doesn't have a Ugandan accent.
No, it's like
But,
it's technically Ugandan. Use words like technically. Don't like try really hard to convince someone of that. Just say it like it's a fact. Anyway, there was sweat on her forehead. Her headache might still be bothering her. Don't force yourself. There's no need to remember immediately.
No, it feels creepy leaving it like this.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Brandon. There's like stakes there. It's someone's school teacher finds out that they're playing a dating sim That's hilarious, just conceptually speaking.
Clips that do good on live stream fails have to be like particularly funny.
Well, it's funny and have like real, like a fail.
Like an actual fail.
Yeah, there's real negative consequences, even though there weren't.
Adam jokingly saying "kill your dad" isn't a fail. Because
It's
a
like
joke.
if he got banned for that, then like it was followed up with a screenshot of his ban account, then there's your
Yeah.
joke.
So yeah, hold off, David. Do you feel like you can remember something?
I don't know. Try saying something now, Col0n.
Something, Col0n?
Wait, what's going on here? I just want to eat pudding.
No one cares, Dara. The fact that Col0n responded this strongly to Karisu's name meant there had to be some sort of relationship. What could there possibly be? The question was, what had Col0n been doing ever since she separated from Suzuha in 1990? Wait a minute. Wait, so how does this... If our theory that Karisu and
Either the
Col0n...
memories have to be falsely implanted, or the Karisu memories have to be falsely implanted.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
About being Nakabachi's, like...
Well,
It's
Nakabachi.
I'm thinking that it's either it's either Karisu's body. They yoinked her body after she got stabbed and passed out. Somehow she didn't die, and they put Kaguri's memories in her.
Okay.
Kaguri's body, she came back from the past, and then like 'cause she was supposed to be connected to Skedet anyway, the brain scans of Karisu,
Yeah.
and put Karisu brain scans in her to try and get her to like give them information or whatever, and then there's just residual effects of that or something.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought that those were incompatible because I was thinking that one of them had to be made up. But it's probably...
It makes more sense that it's Kaguri implanted with Karisu's memories than Karisu
Yeah.
implanted with
Yeah.
Kaguri's memories.
No, for sure, for sure.
But
Hey, did you know that Idris Elba is part Ugandan? So that means that in the Sonic movie 2 we have Uganda Knuckles? No,
No,
that's sick.
Art Uganda, it's a really good clarifying.
Oh,
Because,
yeah. Good job,
'cause,
Steven.
like-
Good. Yeah, technically Ugandan, part Ugandan. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. The question was
because,
this.
like, you could say that because even if they say like, oh no, his parents are from Uganda, but maybe his great grandparents are like from Uganda.
Yeah. If someone's especially gullible, you can go full Ugandan, right? But if they're not, then part is good.
Like David, you can just tell David that Idris Elba picked up out of Uganda.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then he'd
Well,
probably say,
Dave.
"Who's Idris Elba?" Bet.
Sonic movie 2, it sounds cool.
No cap. Sorry. The question was this: what had Kagura been doing ever since she separated from Suzuha in 1998? If she never met Maho, did she ever meet Karisu? Maybe she became friends with Karisu, learned a lot about her, and then she'd gotten Karisu's stories mixed up with her own memories. Or, I remembered the machine that Karisu had developed in the Alpha World line and came up with a certain hypothesis. I quickly told myself that it was impossible. Someone calls us out. Do we double down? Always. Either that or you can do what I will sometimes do, which is say, I don't know, I've heard that from somewhere, or just like say that you don't know 100%, but you're pretty sure it's true. Or you can't remember where you
can
heard
just say I
that.
read it somewhere.
Yeah, I can't remember where I heard it, I'm sorry. Which, for me, that's true a lot of the time, so it helps. Double down softly. Keep proclaiming that it's true, but you don't have to be, like, really hard fast about it. My eyes met Maho's. She nodded. Okay, Kaguri, let me ask you some questions. For now, I wanted to learn how much Kaguri knew about Karisu. Where's your father?
Do you have a good relationship with your father?
Can you do math? Do you have a good relationship with your father? Can you do this with your wrists?
Yeah, can you do this?
That's combining two jokes. Wow.
Daddy died when I was a kid.
If her memories were mixed up with Karisu, she wouldn't say that. Those were Kaguri's memories. She said she remembered everything from before she was 10 years old. She only lost her memories after she'd separated from Suzuha in 1998. I'd have to go a little deeper. Then, what does the word Kuri Gohan mean to you?
Harry Gohan, what are you talking about?
Answer me, please, Kaguri.
There you go.
Teh!
Man.
Duh! Everyone else seemed confused, but I felt as if my heart was about to stop. She's really hot. Oh, but anyway, how could she know? Col0n and
What year did Dragon Ball come out?
Way before this. Like 80s.
Well, did it? Okay, all right, 80s. You just say, did Dragon Ball come up before 1998, bro?
Oh, it had to have.
The manga was out in like the 80s. Show probably like the original Dragon Ball also probably started coming out in the 80s.
I can do that and nod my head, Brandon. Nice try. Can people not do that? Other hand,
It's kind of hard to.
it is absolutely not. I guess.
Well, you just
Oh,
have
you
to
probably
think
can't
about it.
see me rubbing my stomach. You're gonna have to take my word for it. Col0n and Kamehameha was Karisu's 4chan name. Not only did she keep that a secret, she almost never let anyone know that she posted on 4chan. She never would have told anyone. How could Kagari know something that only Karisu should know? More sweat was pouring down Kagari's forehead. 23 stab wounds! Lukaku offered her a
Luffy, you're
handkerchief.
gonna
worried.
overflow the stress meter. You're gonna like go down an alternate route.
When are you gonna play that, man? So much fun.
I mean, I don't have it downloaded on this computer, but I do have it downloaded on my main one.
Speaking of which, Martin, I think I got Jump Force downloaded.
Thank God. That'll be such a fun.
What?
Oh, no. Jump Force is a very good video game, and not bad.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feature some of our favorite anime characters, such as Luffy, One Piece, Goku, Naruto, and the various other
Light
anime
Yagami.
characters. Some particular highlights are Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, nice.
Gon from I Love
Gone,
Israel.
gone. I love
I love
Israel.
Israel,
Gone,
I
gone.
love Israel.
Light Yagami from Death Note
Really?
for some fucking reason. Even though it's a fighting game,
I'm gonna main him. That sounds fun.
you can't play as him.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he just like shows up.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I think I'm sorry to say the accursed words, but Dio from JoJo shows up for like one fucking scene.
Good. That's all I get. I mean, is that all he gets?
I think he can also play as him.
Yeah,
and
there's
Jotaro.
like I think 3 playable JoJo characters.
Man, never
You can
mind.
get
Go back and
spoiled
do
on
Deku.
like
Deku's there.
every. You can what My Hero Academia character Deku is there.
Deku.
Well, it's a fighting game.
Eren Yeager.
I don't think there's no Attack on Titan on there.
Damn.
No. But I mean, it's Shonen Jump. All the stuff that's been in Shonen Jump. is
Yeah.
Jump Force. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Shonen Jump Force.
Well, to be fair, Brandon, I didn't know that's why you asked that, so I do appreciate the explanation. Anyway, Kagari nodded and took it. Kagari, can you tell me how many major theories of time travel there are? Maho looked like she wanted to say something, but I motioned for her to stay quiet.
She's gonna answer. Like, what's she gonna say?
11.
Kagari spoke clearly, as if the answer was the most obvious thing in the world.
11 in total.
9/11.
Wait, is that right?
Yo, Biden. 9/11. Wake up, yo, Biden.
Damn, bro, Karisu really is a 4chaner.
So you can play as like you can play as Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Not Akihiko Kayaba from Sword Art Online.
You should be able to play as
No,
Kaiba.
I would cry if sort of online characters were in Jump Force, but unfortunately they aren't.
Man,
That would be so cool.
I hadn't expected much when I'd asked the question, but I certainly hadn't expected that. The terrifying possibility I thought was earlier of becoming terrifyingly more and more real. It was impossible. It had to be. The more I tried to convince myself, the more my fears grew. Could you tell me what these 11 theories are?
Neutron star theory, and black hole theory, light speed theory. Tachyon theory, wormhole theory, exotic matter theory.
And then cosmic string theory, and then don't remember. Kagari was counting with her fingers and speaking with very little hesitation.
cosmic string theory, quantum gravity theory, cesium laser theory, elementary particle ring and laser theory, and lastly, anti-particle theory.
I mean, hey, you know, those are all correct. Not like I know.
Maho's voice was hoarse. As is mine, I'm going to grab another drink.
Hey, who let a horse into the lab?
I get the idea that this is like
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't look like they were trying to be very subtle about it.
it's like
Times Gate Zero and subtle don't really go that well together, like oil and water.
they should Martin, as excited as I am to play Jump Force.
I guess. You know, actually, no. Since Kirito isn't in Jump Force, and you have to create your own custom character that everyone sucks their dick off, you know, you can just make Kirito.
You know, there's a like like Tales of that series of like JRPGs.
Yeah?
In those, in the most recent one, Tales of Arise, there is a Sword Art Online DLC.
Thank God.
I know. There's an FAO collaboration DLC, dude. Isn't that awesome? I like downloaded the game off the free store. And like I opened it up and I'm like, whoa, these outfits look familiar. This is interesting. And I was like, damn, this is awesome. With Brendan Fraser, we're in Jump Force.
He's sad about it.
He'd fight with his tears.
That'd be a superpower.
Like Yami would never be able to beat him because he could just doing whatever he does with his tears and being Brendan Fraser. Nicolas Cage would win because he probably replaced his heart with like a like I don't know, some artificial like replacement, so he just can't have a heart attack.
Nicolas Cage versus
Nicolas
Jotaro.
Cage versus
Hey, gang.
Goku.
Like the worst death battle.
Quick question. I'm just spitballing here, but if there's a way to get Kurisu's memories, or to sort of get Kagri to remember all the Kurisu stuff and effectively become Kurisu, would that not defeat the entire purpose of the game? Or at the very least, Okabe's choice in the first game.
Yeah.
Would that not be maybe the...
Oh, but this world line's still gonna end up in World War III, dumbass.
Ah, okay. But that was never really the point in the first game, see?
But it is the point in this game, ain't it?
Yeah.
This game loves the concept of World War III, warring factions, Metal Gear.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe like this is what if Jun Maeda was on the writing staff for the original Steins Gate and they kept him on a leash for like the first part. He's like, all right guys, let me take the reins for this next game. This is
Now-
what I want to do with the all along.
Now you see, Brandon, that's what you said's not even true, because how much screen time have those events gotten at all? How much focus has there been on World War III?
This
Not,
game is about nothing. Nothing
not
is
at
happening.
all.
Like there is no, like, Okabe is a completely passive protagonist in this game where he's actively like refusing the call to action of change the world for the better.
Yes, which is the entire fundamental premise the game was built on. Yes.
It's like whenever he finds like the agency for him gonna be doing something, it's like world line shift, everything changed. Previous like thing that you're like surface level, the agency on. Here's a new stupid thing to
Yeah, because his one form of agency, being able to time travel, he destroyed.
Yes. Making your role as a player in this game what exactly?
Sit here.
Right. And That's true, Brandon. Except we haven't seen her in a while.
It's like the game, it's not like they don't really give characters screen time. They give the only you're supposed to care about screen time.
Anyway. Calgary looked like she was about to cry a little. I can relate.
I
This
know.
is
I know. I'm crying right now.
this is very difficult.
This is very emotional.
Yeah, well, nah, that's not what I meant.
I'm on the edge of my seat, racking my brain and like scratching my chin, trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Right, it's escaped me completely.
I feel like I feel like I'm one little tiny piece of information away from understanding what's happening.
I mean,
So
I
close.
remember how fun it was to theorize with the original Steins game.
Oh yeah, which Deka has been playing that, and he's been like shooting me the occasional message, and it just like reminded me of the honeymoon phase with that game, of trying to like beat it to the punch and figure everything out, and sometimes being right, sometimes being wrong, and there was a lot of intrigue there. In this game, there is none of it. In fact, even talking about this game
is morbid curiosity.
Yeah, you're right. Morbid curiosity is the perfect word to use. Can I ask you one more thing? Could you use those theories to build a time machine?
I don't think so.
Oh?
But even if you can use these 11 theories, science may invent a new theory that works someday.
You're right, I don't think we saw Suzuha, one of the integral characters in this game, a single time during the Maho ending. We were too busy cleaning Ferris's
I
house.
think screen time is split like in half. Where like
Yes.
all of Suzu's screen time is in, the Mayuri half of the game. Because we haven't seen Mayuri in a little while either, haven't we?
No. What do you think so?
We're only ever seeing the character that they like really want us to see.
Yeah.
Endings are
Because-
endings are very cleverly done.
Because this isn't a real world that we exist in where Okabe has friends. They are simply machines put in place to move the plot forward. And really that frustrates me. Because I used to like these I used to like these people, and now they're not people anymore. How much has Lukaku gotten? More, because I think in this branch of 3, Lukaku is more important, unfortunately. Except they are surprisingly tolerable, because everyone else is much more intolerable.
True.
I want to scream.
Why? That's because, I don't know.
Let me ask another question. How did you arrive at that conclusion?
I don't know, just somehow I knew.
She knew, huh? That meant that the knowledge existed inside of her. But why did she have that knowledge?
You know, but you just know because you know.
Had she... What is that?
A much better show.
Haruhi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was trying really hard to place that. Had you been to Victor Concordia at some time in the past and met Kurisu there? Maybe they were close friends. So close that Kurisu would share her... Oh, goodness gracious, Okabe. You are not connecting the information properly on purpose, because we're not supposed to know this as an audience. So close
No, what?
that Kurisu and Kaguri are perhaps one and the same. So close that
Is
Kurisu
that
would...
what they're getting at?
I think so. That Kurisu would share her 4chan nickname, which she never told anyone. And then perhaps she mistook what she heard from Kurisu for her own memories. That was the most obvious possibility.
Yeah.
You live in a world where you invented time travel, and you're not going to assume that the thing that was researching false memories could have possibly implanted false memories into...
The subject of conversation not 20 minutes ago was the ability to implant false memories, and you're not even going to consider that as being factored in, considering that you placed Kaguri there at the Brain Science Institute where that is being done. You don't think that's even
That was
remotely
the,
related?
The whole topic sparking this conversation was her knowing more about replacement memories than one normally would.
I think that's just because we haven't spoken to
Guys,
Lukaku.
I'm an amnesiac, And I just so happen to know, a particular thing about false implanted memories that they were researching at Victor Concordia. Isn't that weird? Man, it'd be a shame if like they implanted memories in me, but like they wouldn't do that. I probably just knew Karisu.
Yeah, that's probably it.
do not like this game. But that would go against what Karisu had said. Karisu had said she didn't really have any close friends in America. She seemed to have developed a solid relationship with Maho at work, but the dark fear in my mind kept growing. What's the fear, Okabe? Hey, Hyunjo, remember how you said Amadeus was put on hold? Does that mean the uploaded memory data for Karisu still exists?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I think it was erased.
How many people could access that?
Well, very few. We never really announced it anywhere. I mean, myself, Dr. Skennett, a few other assistants, Todd, and Karisu.
Todd? Who's Todd?
Not really important.
Whatever.
Todd Brotsman.
Another question. Would it be possible to transfer that memory data to a human brain? In the other world line, Maho herself, or Dr. Skennett to be precise, had said something about that at an ATF seminar, and I had experienced it myself. Through a machine that had digitized human memories, sent them through time, and then back to the same person's brain. It didn't... Oh, okay. I thought he meant those two things were one and the same. It didn't exist in this world line, but I once lived in a world line where it had developed in this very room. I'd used it far more times than I had ever wanted to. And because of that experience, I came up with an idea. A terrifying idea. Another way to explain what was happening to Kaguri now. It only took... It took you long enough, Okabe.
What are you possibly getting at? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Karisu was the one who had her own personal spoon. She was the one who called you Corporal, Colonel, at school. Kurigohan and Kamehameha was Karisu's handle on 4chan, and I'm the only one who knew about it besides her. Kaguri was sent my memories.
Damn.
Kaguri would know about the lab at Victor Concordia. She would know about the mouse experiments. She would know about the 11 theories of time travel. And good night, Strummer.
Udo Neto.
Good night, Strummer.
Good night, Strummer. Sleep well. Don't let the big bug bite.
What do you mean?
That's Okabe's new, like, Mr. Rogers style Bill Nye show. What do you mean, Ocarine?
becomes a hit sensation, dude. The Deep State can't kill him with him being that popular. People would riot.
Steven, it's 9 days till Christmas.
Yeah. Dude, Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, it will be the 1-year anniversary of when we finished the original Steins Gate. Now I want you to compare the emotions in the room on that day with next week. I want us to really understand the full...
I mean, on the anniversary, we could rewatch some of the stream. I think we have it archived, right?
We could. The audio quality's not great, but we could poke around a little bit, I think.
It'd be fun.
And since I'll be in town, maybe we could couch it up again.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, it will. And it's also on a Thursday, Christmas Eve. So that's, I feel like we can't not do something for that.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Well, because I think last year we had to purposely reschedule it to be a Wednesday because Christmas
Eve was Thursday.
Eve was on Thursday.
Yeah, so we're like, it kind of came around full circle and worked out for the better this year around.
Alright. In fairness to Strummer, Steven, I have to say Cowabummer, but I hope we can talk about that at some point, because I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, I'm feeling the same, because December was when shit really hit the fan in terms of school stuff, but I am done now. Hooray.
Drama posting.
Cowabummer.
Anyway, what could you possibly be trying to say, Okabe?
Martin, I don't know how many times I have to explain this to you, but the person who is saying Cowabummer is not the subject of ridicule in that meme. It's the person who... Never mind.
No, I think everyone in that situation is crazy. I think the person trauma posting is crazy. I think the person who calls it trauma posting is crazy. And I call the response "Cowabummer" in general the most craziest thing of all.
I need to send you this video because that's not the point. That's not what you're supposed to get from that.
Cowabummer.
Cowabummer.
That's
That's
crazy. That's a crazy word. I would never. I couldn't come up with that in my wildest dreams.
Okay, thank you, Stephen. Yeah, no elaboration needed. This is like not the time or place. Yeah, absolutely not.
That's basically what Brad said to me when we walked onto school campus, Martin, about me not Snapchatting him.
Yeah.
He basically slammed me with a cowabummer, and I was like, I'm sorry, I just don't use Snapchat.
Cowabummer. That's so funny. I think Cowabummer is from like, this is where I watched my parents die, Raphael. Cowabummer. I think that's they took that from that. It's not like they came up with it. They didn't come up with Cowabummer. They are
The writer who wrote fucking Raphael saying to Batman after his parents died, "Cowabummer." I mean, do I need to explain the absurdity of that to you?
No, you don't. No, you don't. But I am telling you that the subject of ridicule for that joke is not the person who said cowabummer. That's all I'm saying to you.
No, I'm not necessarily insulting the person saying cowabummer. I'm congratulating them for coming up with such a crazy phrase.
Right. No, it's awesome. I really like it. Anyway, this is my idea. Yeah, this scene has been going at a snail's pace, but I really don't mind. I looked around the room at everyone, then back at Kaguri. Kaguri, it's possible that you may have Makisa Karisu's memories inside of you.
Everyone clapped.
I'm sorry, you can't really cut... Oh, okay, so we talked about nothing and invited Suzuo over? Why wasn't she part of the conversation from the beginning? Why is it night now? That was close. That was very close. That... Oh my god.
I mean, I think when we get an aggravated groan is when
when you get something like a joke mode on, joke mode off, that is when I think that's when I lose. And I haven't done Suzuo in a while. Kaguri is Makisa Karisu's memories? Suzuo did not seem as surprised as I had expected. Maho and I asked her some more questions after that, about Victor Concordia, about her research. Her questions were all over the place and apparently not worth showing. Something she knew and something she didn't. Steven, I am so glad you and I agree on that front.
Well, I mean, to be honest, just the quote, best girl from first game who got butchered is every Steins Gate 0.
Oh, true. Because, like, I mean, Mayuri is amazing. She, like, her, just, as a person is just, she's a beautiful person, and just, like, her role in the story is amazing. Mayuri's great. Probably my favorite written character, like, in terms of how well she's done in that game.
Favorite character keeps on getting deified, which, like, okay, sure, you know, leave that to the fans, not the fucking game.
Yeah, getting absolutely deified, and then Suzuo is like, all of her fun is just deleted. Now she's a hollow shell of her former self with very bizarre loop hair.
Varys just gets no screen time.
No. The more I think about Varys, the more I like Varys, which is hilarious. Daru is just like, we're pretending that he can be taken seriously at any point and is like a normal person.
I mean, again, for a sequel, I wouldn't mind them going a more serious route with Daru. It just, like, they haven't really done much with it, besides, like, hey, Suzuo, you got some daddy issues. Literally me.
Yeah. All the new people are really boring, if not super annoying. Like Maho, really, what's the opposite of someone growing on you?
I mean, disdaining. That's the only thing I can really...
You've just grown to really dislike Maho. Kaguri is... Well, we'll see. But some of the things she knew were things only Maho and Karisu would have known. In the end, it doesn't even matter. My hypothesis came out even stronger. Oh yeah, everywhere besides her ending. Yeah, she's fine at best
everywhere
though.
besides her own ending is just Diet Karisu.
Yeah, she's fine at best. All the questions seemed to tire Kaguri out, and with Tsunoji's permission, Lukaku took her home. Maho completely refused to accept what I was saying, but did say before that she'd look into whether it was possible to transfer Amadeus' memory data into a human brain.
Well, you're just gonna have to imagine it.
Yeah. And that night, I explained the situation to Suzuha. So you mean Kaguri has 2 personalities? No, that's not it.
Wait, do we add split personality disorder to the fucking
Ooh. Yes. Yes, we do.
Cliche list?
Steven, could you please amend the list of cliches to include multiple personality disorder? Thank you. The proper word for multiple personalities is dissociative identity disorder. I know because I go to therapy. That's when additional personalities are created within the person themselves. It's like you're upset or uneasy about who you are, so you make up another personality within yourself. Wow, this is sounding very familiar. Okabe demonstrating a complete lack of self-awareness.
Okabe was a more fun person when he himself had goddamn dissociative person disorder.
It wasn't even a disorder. It was just a like I don't
like
it was a facet of his personality, and venerate is the word of the day. We actually did talk about it at the beginning this time. I did forget. Martin reminded me. We're Orphan, adopted by main character, secret agent, impersonating main character, fell in love on a spy mission, amnesia, time traveler, mistaken identity, red herring, and a multiple personality disorder. I cannot believe this character. I hate them so much. I mean, I have a disdain for how they're written. Once in a while, there would be a case where someone would take the personality of the man or woman they admired, but usually it was a completely original one. But that's not what's going on in Kaguri's case. She doesn't have her own personality. What she's got is quite literally only Karisu's memories. It's possible that Karisu's memories are mixed in with her own. Kaguri's memories weren't overwritten. She still had them, so they had mixed together.
Dude, we're at 9. Like, we're 1 away from double digits of cliches.
Damn.
We might be at double digits already, but there's some extra facet that we're like not counting because it falls under the umbrella of some of the ones we have written so far. Let's see. With 2036's technology, that's certainly possible. Then since Kaguri is a time traveler from that year, it's a possibility.
Yeah, but she has her memories from when she was 10, right? If they put someone else's memories into her head, she should remember that, right?
Well, I think I remember her saying once a while back that she'd heard the voice of God. A hallucination? Isn't it possible that's a product of Karisu's memories leaking out? Yeah. But the future wasn't as peaceful as this era. There weren't enough people and there weren't enough supplies. Even if they did have memory transfer technology, it would have been a military secret. I couldn't imagine them using it on a civilian, especially a kid. Kaguri was a war orphan, adopted by main character, secret agent, impersonating a main character, fell in love in spy mission, amnesia, time travel, mistaken identity, red herring, a multiple personality disorder, war orphan. There's no chance it was used to cure her PTSD. That would not explain why they'd want to transfer someone else's memories into her. That's right. Which means that it's more likely it was done during the time when she had no memories, between 1998 and now.
Well, even if it's possible in 2036, it's possible now.
Kurisu could do it. She's a literal god. She'd done it all by herself to make the time leap machine after all. I mean, so Makise Kurisu transferred her own memories to Kaguri? That's insane. Why would she do that? It's like something a mad scientist would do. There was no way. It was impossible. It had to be. Those are 2 contradictory statements. Oh, it is 10?
Oh, it is 10.
It is 10. Congratulations!
Double digits for your
Woo!
fucking characters cliches. All in
Congrat.
one. You couldn't even split them into 10 different characters. They're all one character.
Could you imagine 10 different characters for each of the 10 facets of Kaguri's dumb nonsense?
And
Too many
personality.
characters, dude. Too many cooks.
Too many cooks. There weren't many people as smart as Makise Kurisu. If she couldn't do it, I couldn't imagine anyone else would.
That'd be pretty easy for me.
That's right, I'm getting ahead of myself. No, I agree. I might have been getting too attached to my own idea. But there's no doubt that Kagari knows things only Kurisu could know.
Well, maybe, like, Akise's soul became a ghost and, like, possess her.
Don't even think about saying that around Maho. She'll laugh in your face.
You got that right.
In the end, I realized there was nothing I could do for Kagari but watch for a while and see how things went. We were just students without any kind of specialized knowledge. No matter how much we debated or what ideas we came up with, we wouldn't be able to find the answer easily, which begs the question, why is this conversation in the game? Come to think of it, Doru, what's Yuki up to?
Busy with work every day, looks like.
What does she do again? She works at a cake bakery. I heard anyway. She said it's really good and we should go check it out.
Oh, that's right, but, it's a little far away, isn't it?
Well, that's why I should be happy if you went, right? Get a grip, Dad.
Oh, right. Might be.
Might be. Mayuri, what does my be mean?
My bad often used as a part of the phrase my is more often used to provoke or annoy someone.
Hey, Arkard, why are you asking anyway?
Oh, no reason, I was just
Want
curious.
to stare at Amane's king? I thought this might be
Absolutely I do. The girl in the motorcycle suit. Wait, whoa, what? What? Why are you saying this now? Could that have been Manayuki?
Technically, yeah, but like,
Are we
You have-
gonna be getting the kick arm hurt thing now?
Oh,
True.
maybe, but there has been no evidence to support that at all. There has been nothing.
It's a red herring.
Yeah, how does he...
Maybe he remembers the other ending where Yuki was in the Thane because she was Kagari.
How could he remember that?
You can't.
What
but
if you did
that's
this
the
ending first? I still hadn't convinced myself it wasn't her. If it was, she may be involved in some way with what was happening to Kagari. But that attack only took place in the other world line. It hadn't happened in this one, so I had no way to tell. If there was something she... Is there something going on with Mom? No, it's nothing. I still didn't have any proof. I just had to keep an eye on
Amane's
her.
mom does have it going on.
My priority right now is Kagari. What had happened during the time when she lost her memories? If I could find that out, I might be able to understand what was about to happen to us.
Can I make jokes about like that to my future wife?
Yes, I guess.
Can I sexually harass my future wife before we're married?
And it's part of your charm, I'm sure.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe it will work.
It has to. The universe declares it so. But yeah, Brandon, you're absolutely right. Kurisu just, like, it's not even that... Because Okabe and Daru...
Remember when Okabe and Kurisu, like, worked together?
Yeah.
Remember how Okabe was technically the one that invented, like, the original phone wave D-mail thing?
Yes.
And Kurisu just perfected it?
Yeah, it was that she, like, modified it so that you could send memories back in time, not just
He made the
text.
microwave with the phone.
Yeah.
Daru... He made that. It was
So,
Okabe.
yeah, it's
He's
not
a
like...
smart guy, too. He's
Yeah.
a scientist.
It
He's
is
so cool.
well. Okay. Well, to be fair, the idea behind that thing was so that you could text your microwave to reheat like something for you 10 minutes before you got home.
Like he's a smart guy, but he's not. I want to say like a scientist per se, in the same way that like I guess Kurisu was, because the whole point of the time machine thing being made was that it was a complete accident.
Yeah.
All right.
But he was still a relatively smart guy with how he approached everything that happened.
Granted, I still don't know how the hell you could call your microwave in order to cook something. So, there has to be some sort of engineering smarts there.
I think that was-
intuitively.
But that's on a different par than making a time machine.
But either way, the big picture here is that they are just completely treating Kurisu like she's some god among men. Like she's an absolute genius and should be worshipped and glorified for all time forever. And
when she was the smart one of the group, sure, but not the smartest person
on
the
planet
entire
We're
Earth.
in Okabe, we're on relatively equals.
Yeah. And like, she needed Suzua's help, or no, who was playing chess with him, or Rynette. Never mind, ignore that. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It's like very, very silly that in this game they're treating her like some sort of god.
I mean, there was that whole thing in the original game of they treated her like as the mother of the time machine, but that's more just like, oh, that's a nice comparison to like the father of the atom bomb.
Right. And by the way, Daru in the future builds a functioning time machine. So I guess it's not really that hard if Daru can do it. Are we going to claim that Daru is a mastermind genius? No. Anyway.
Anyway, I'm gonna get started, right?
Yeah.
Maho came to the
Do
lab
you
again the next
have
day.
Any
You
eights?
know. So it was the thing that you couldn't have like the memories going into a body if they were too dissimilar because it would break their brain.
Oh.
Well, thank God she looks like because that means her brain functions.
Actually, they're different, dude. They're different in like, especially one particular way, as pointed out by Okabe. And I would say like even though she's the spitting image of her, I would say that the difference there is far greater than the difference between 2-day-old and 3-day-old Okabe. So that was the reason he couldn't time leap more than 2 days. That his body would be too different. Like it would be too dissimilar from his current self.
I thought it was also that he couldn't time leap like too far before the time leap machine was invented.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that might cause some butterfly effect problems.
Yeah, that was the limiting factor.
He still time leap before it was made. Remember, he would time leap before it was made, then wait for them to make it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The limiting factor. Now, like specifically the 2-day limiting factor was like a Grease who said that like more than 2 days because his memories would be he would be too dissimilar from his current self.
Oh, right.
So it would like break his brain and make him a retard.
Then how the? Oh yeah, no. I was gonna say then how the heck did Nai do it? But she did it by 2-day increments, which is insane.
Yeah.
She was there to look at Kaguri's memories. Oh, sorry.
I mean, 2-day increments by 15 years. I mean, that's 15 times 256.
I remember.
Divided by 2.
We mathed it out. It was insane.
Yeah.
Kaguri had volunteered to work with her.
Like just Kaguri having her memories, like according to our previously established knowledge, not possible.
As of yesterday, my hypothesis was still just a hypothesis. But that's just a hypothesis. A video game hypothesis. And anytime she saw my hypothesis, she wanted to test it. Maybe that's just how scientists were.
Well, I mean, alright. Do you have any 7s?
Maho held up a card. There was a number and pictures displayed on its screen. It was a corridor with white walls and clean-looking floors, and I've totally lost the go fish joke. 2 people wearing white lab coats were walking down it.
Do you know what this is? It's a playing card.
7.
Yeah, do you have any?
Victor Concordia University.
How is this sparking your memory of like alternate whatevers?
Just keep rolling with it, Maho. It's apparently working.
Well, do you know what's on the front? Bicycle?
His name is Tony Brown. His nickname is JP. You can see this weird little dance whenever he gets excited.
No, that's a brand of card. Alright, hold on. I have Queen of Spades. Do you know her?
Is that Queen Victoria?
I mean, I don't know what the card says.
Ah!
I mean, scientists. Yeah, Greece would definitely know Queen of Spades, probably.
Damn.
It looks like.
He was holding up like one of the Among Us guys because he was doing the science tasks.
Yeah.
And the greatest scientist ever.
It looks like if even Kaguri does have Kurisa's memory, she can't recall them all perfectly. That's convenient. That's how it all seemed yesterday, too. Maybe there's some things she can remember and other things she can't.
So a plot device?
Yes.
Alright. I mean, that doesn't mean we can't say for sure these are Kurisus, though. You know, I could find out these with with a little research.
I mean, she knew the handle though that you couldn't find out with research.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shut up. I'm supposed to be doubting now. So, you know, can I ask you some more questions?
You just did.
Okay.
Can I ask another one?
Yeah.
Oh, Steven.
I mean, last winter, Carissa and I went to go see.
What was the tip for
movie.
Among Us, dude?
Yeah, what the heck?
Was there?
No, Martin, are you insane?
I wish there was. Among Us, fictional, multiplayer video game.
Tip: Among Us, fictional.
Tip: have you ever tried whole grain bread before? It's far better. Among Us. You and Karisu did?
I mean, is it surprising? You know, we need a break sometimes. You know, normally all we do is work. 'cause
Yes,
we're
yes, you're so busy. It was surprising, actually. I hadn't thought they'd interacted outside of work because Maho is so unlikable.
It's just hitting a little wall in my research. So she took me out. You know, she said she just happened to have 2 tickets.
That's just like how a man asks a girl on a date. She was never good with any of that stuff.
See, do you know what the title of the movie was?
Bob Wieners.
Wiener.
He's in her foreboding.
Maho gulped. That must have been the right answer. Is that a new movie? I've never heard of it.
Well, it's 20 years old. This was a revival showing.
Is this a reference?
I don't know,
I
probably.
mean, maybe. It could be worth a Google.
I don't know.
Have you ever tried whole grain bread?
It's far better for you.
Thanks.
Foreboding is a 2017 Japanese science fiction film. It stars Kaho. But no. Wait, no.
It could have been worth a Google. It appears not.
Yeah.
There's more deep cut than that.
You know Steins Gate Zero is worse than the original Steins Gate when they don't even make an RNG reference.
True.
Like, they could have made a reference to, like, any time travel movie.
Yeah.
Could have been fucking Bill and Ted.
Oh, Bill and Ted would be great. His and her. It's the half gender swap version of Bill and Ted. Whoa, Ted, you look like a chick. I know, Bill. Anyway, and Cogreed guessed it.
That's some weird ass fan fiction, but okay.
Thank you. Check out my Wattpad account. Should know the title of a movie that Karisu and Maho had gone to see together in private.
Me and Jaden, I was trying to look up, to find out how many Alpha and Omega movies there are, but I just looked up Alpha and Omega, and we found some, Wattpad fanfic titled Alpha and Omega, and, I don't know, it was, about some gay people, and, I just started, we were filming something, and I just started, reading it into the camera, and, the third, within, the first 3 sentences, the person was cutting themselves, and I couldn't stop laughing.
I agree, Brandon.
I think I remember watching that, like you and Jaden showing me that at one point.
I don't know. Jaden might have uploaded it. I don't remember.
I don't think he uploaded it. I think it's just on one of his hard drives somewhere. But still,
yeah, it's or actually, I think it's pinned in one of the Flames chats. I think he put it in one of those. It was really funny just because it was us. What was it? It was us. We wanted to do a video of us. It was the what was it?
Planet X.
How we wanted to do another thing like that, the Planet X video. I love that Planet X video.
It's 50 minutes of nothing.
It's 15 minutes of us just talking nonsense, how to survive Planet X. But it's like that. But we were just looking at video playbacks. It was funny.
And since it wasn't a major worldwide release, it was something you couldn't just get with a lucky guess.
And somebody could have witnessed it.
Sure, but how would you know you were but how would they know you were going to ask the question? You're saying she memorized every tiny bit of information you could possibly ask about. It would be impossible, and she didn't have a reason to bother anyway.
Well, it's not like I don't know that or whatever.
I could tell from the pained expression on her face that Maho was struggling with something. You and me.
I'm losing at Go Fishing. She doesn't even have any cards.
That's why you're. And I was starting to realize what it was. She didn't want to admit it, but she didn't know how to play Go Fish. She didn't want to admit it was possible that she had grown her entire life without knowing how to play a very simple children's game. It was winter, but Kaguri's forehead was dripping with sweat again. Going through her confused memories may have been putting a lot of stress on her. That's enough. This looks like a tart on Kaguri. Because
What's
of
up with
course it
people
is.
getting all stressed out and sweaty from thinking about memories, dude.
Thinking's hard, bro. That's what the writers.
Thinking's really hard. I don't want to think. I want to make a game and get money.
Thinking is really stressful for the writer.
How do we make the character relatable? Well, what do you hate doing? Thinking. I've done not like thinking. Duh. Sorry. Okay.
Well, you see, David, if an episode is normally 50 minutes and it's been 2.5 hours since the start of the stream, and you started watching The Witcher half an hour into the stream,
The math checks out.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Oh, and Brandon, with the when the charlatan is sketchy, I mean, just you can just shorten that to sketch. That's the sus version of that. There you go. But yeah, dude, I hope they reference within them in Steins Gate 3 or 2 or whatever. Kaguri nodded in motion for her to go ahead.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah, Steins question mark gate.
Well, I mean, okay, what was the greatest treasure when you were a kid?
When I was a kid.
My father's approval.
I mean, even if after you moved to America, you always kept it in your room.
Stuffed dolphin. Dad bought it for me when we went to the aquarium.
Maho died. Dang it. I was really hoping that would just manifest itself into reality somehow. Oh, Steins Gate -1. Good point.
Should have logged out, dude.
Your mom has left the party. Is she right?
Chie's last name's Saranaka, fake fan.
I didn't remember that. I mean, I know Yukiko's because it's the Amagi Inn. I don't know Kanji's. I don't know Risei's. Or no, Risei Kuchikawa.
Yeah.
I know Flame Broiler. That's all that matters.
Oh, that's the only one that actually matters, yeah.
Well,
Broiler.
I mean, yep, Carice's mom told me about it on the phone last night. Yeah, there are only 2 people who know Carice and her parents.
Oh, okay. So you're saying the original Steins Gate was -1, and then the next one would be Steins Gate 1. Okay. Yeah, you're okay. That makes sense. I mean, no, it doesn't. It's absurd, but that makes sense. Then.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this hypothesis of yours seems to be
Right.
You
Also,
can't.
by the way, bro, these Steins Gate guys suck at counting. I mean, they do fucking 0, my darling's embrace. Like, that's not even a number. Elite? What is
True.
this, Greek letters?
I know, dude. It's like, what's going on?
Also,
What is going on?
I'm sorry, Maho, but it's not that you can't rule it out. It's that's the only possible way that she could know these things. You idiot.
What's going to happen to me?
well, Kakari. It seems like you're basically an abomination.
I didn't have an
A
answer.
freak of nature.
I didn't even know how this had happened in the first place. The only possibility I could think of was... Killer.
Well, Kakari, sorry to make you go through all of this. You get some.
Maho stood up with a serious expression on her face. You're leaving?
Yeah, there's still some things I can check on my. Okay, adios. See you later.
I hope Dr. Iskadit's ending is the only one that ends with romance. Anyway, Maho got up and went for the door without bothering to look back. She seemed to be silently shutting out the entire world. All we could do was watch her go. hate to see him leave. Love to watch him go.
It doesn't even work because I would just wear long
To-
shirts.
Oh no, I didn't want to follow you. I don't like you.
Beep, 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 pew. I'm typing on my computer. Beep, 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 beep,
What
beep,
does
beep,
a busy
pew.
lady do?
She certainly claims so.
Makise Karisu, genius. Hey, look, it's me, Steins Gate Zero. You wanna know what I'm gonna do to Karisu?
That tie is wrong. The tie is so wrong. It's supposed to blind me. Why is it not blinding me?
You know, Maho, I think your research has the potential to change the world. Is there anything I can do to help? I will. Just say the word. I'm not, brain to work.
Adam, I can see you struggling right now.
I'm gonna cry, dude.
I'm literally crying right now. Because Maho's inferiority complex is like, I care so much.
It's like, dude, it's the Steins Gate Zero writers feeling like inferior to the Steins Gate writers.
Because they are!
How red did my
It's not
face
an
just turn?
It's true.
If I go back and watch that, how red did my face just turn? I saw red just now. I actually saw red when they flashed back to Karisu, and she just said,
I mean,
"You're
the
such
tie
a
and
smart,
there was red.
you're such a smart girl, Maho. You're so smart. If you ever need any help with anything, please ask me." Are you kidding me? Really?
Oh,
Let's get it. Please do something funny. I need it. Just like trip over something, hit your head, do a little clown nose, squirt water from your flower on your shirt. Do something, please.
Mao, what's wrong? I thought you told me you were busy tonight.
But I was busy with the stuff, I swear. And what about you, Professor? What are you doing here on your day off? I mean, I guess
Dr. Eskedit was enjoying his day off at a restaurant. In case you didn't know. Sorry, I hate the narrator. Also, that might have counted.
I mean,
I don't take days off. I only ever work because work is my leisure. I
Wait,
love
you-
working. So it's so
you
fun.
don't do anything, though.
Yeah. No, I do stuff. Nah, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
are you working hard or hardly working? Like, I can't tell at this point.
Both.
So you're hardly working.
Yeah, well, working out. When I do work, be working out, but it's hardly working, you know. You know, it's better other things to do, because, like, you know, be up on me out a lot, so what you up to?
Well, you know, Professor, if you keep that up, I'm gonna have to sue you for sexual harassment.
Using what court system?
The Japanese one, the one with 99% incarceration.
You're gonna
you
extradite me?
You know that if you try and sue me, this is going to the American court system, and you know from experience what happens in those courts with me.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
but the American court system, you know, actually means that we can.
It's not okay. Well, there's a rub to that. I have to get outwardly angry at Steins Gate Zero and lash out because the recent couple streams, seeing red. No. It's I have to like raise my voice and yell at the game. I'm going to say that was strike 2, and that I was doing that as the narrator. But you're right. I was that.
I mean, you
that
were
was,
getting mad at the narrator, which I think does count at getting mad
Yeah.
at Steins Gate Zero. But I think like the main thing that we're really looking for is you getting like angry at a plot point.
I sort of. But
It's a strike 2.
Like,
yeah, that's the last warning I get. I'm
one,
sure.
One more, we're out.
Yeah. Okay.
One more. I mean, you know, like we're looking for random chimp event levels of hysteria here.
Yeah, we're looking for Mozart. We're looking for
Like we're looking for like a form of like befuddlement, confusion, hysteria. You know, any of those really work. Not necessarily just like anger.
Okay, but I'm still trying not to even like do any.
I'm trying to think the game is good.
I almost crossed the line. Is how I will. Is how I'd like to count that. Oh, dude, I do you think like Brandon? The whole point is that like silent fury is allowed. I just can't get upset. But like anyway.
Dr. Esketit
If Silent Fury wasn't allowed, Adam would have lost a long time ago.
That was oh my goodness, that made me really upset
He
how
would
they
have
just
lost
did that
as soon as he
flashback.
heard the menu music for the game if Silent Fury wasn't allowed.
I have anger issues. I'd like to think lesser men would have cracked by now.
Also, yeah, no, if anything, I've been getting angry at this during this entire stream. You know,
well, because
in
you don't
lieu
have
of-
any rules.
Yeah.
You know, you're allowed. In fact, it's fun. I think it's really fun to get mad at this game.
No, I don't get a chance to be mad at a lot of stuff.
Yeah, right? I mean,
like Persona 3 is over for me. I don't have anything to get mad at anymore.
And even then, it was me. It was me who would brag on the game the most, despite not even playing it. But yeah, no, I doubt that I get through this without like I was so close. I'm at a boiling point for sure.
I mean, the closest thing I have to Steins Gate Zero for me is those like Yuki Nagata movies, which are like a series that sucked for Haruhi.
Which is a shame. I like her.
Sucked purely just out of wasted potential.
Right. Which
But,
this game has no potential, which is somehow worse.
No, it does have potential.
No, it doesn't.
It did. Like, it wouldn't have been as good, but I feel like they could have a competent story if they tried a little harder.
If they had like completely rewritten it, yes.
Yes.
Like from the like very first line to have been uttered, rewritten, yes. So if the game were an entirely different game, there was potential.
A sequel to Steins Gate, while not being as good, does have at least some potential because these characters are. I feel like you'd watch them do anything. Hence, going to fucking Vegas as a movie is fun.
Oh, we gotta watch that. Or have you guys? I haven't.
No, I haven't.
I mean, I watched it like when I first watched Steins Gate, like ages ago, not recently though.
Like, just the idea of like time travel shenanigans, even if it doesn't make the most sense, and even if it goes a more comedic route, just time travel shenanigans in general. You could do so much with that, you know. But I don't know.
Yeah.
There's so many more movies to reference. Why can't Steins Gate do a Bill and Ted?
I know, the wheels spin. Isn't that crazy?
Also, wait, they do?
Yeah, the bicycle practically works.
I didn't know
Wild.
the wheels.
Yeah, the wheels spin. That bicycle is so ornate. Like, that is why it is as expensive as it is, I'm sure.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, I think there's a movie where they go to Vegas or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I would like to watch it.
Well, anyway, Professor, in lieu of an apology, can I
Ask you something?
I mean, sure, if you don't want to take it to court, because I'll drag it out. You're gonna be wasting your own money.
I mean, all right. What's going on with Amadeus right now?
You should, David. Ocean's 11 is really good.
You know the answer to that. Right now, there's no plan to continue the project.
Well, I know that. What I'm asking is what happened to the Amadeus data.
They've done a lab server for one if I want to use it.
Well, nobody else has accessed it or took it out, right?
No. I don't know where you got that idea,
No,
but I'm.
oh, sorry. David, it's the Steins Gate Vegas movie is done by the good people that we like, so it will probably rock.
Yeah, it's just like it's a short OVA. It's not a movie.
Ah.
It's like the
No,
length of,
there's
like
a
single
movie.
episode.
There's a Vegas OVA,
Yeah,
but then like there is also just like a separate movie, I think, too. That has like
yeah, there is a movie. The movie, from what I remember, was fine enough. Nothing wild. Amadeus acted it limited to only a few people, though as far as I know, no one other than me does it. And if not, no one had told me about it.
Well, yeah, but I don't think anyone here tells you anything. Because they don't.
They don't need to tell me anything. I know everything.
Well, yeah, that's why they don't tell you. Or that's what they say.
Yeah.
The same goes for Carice's memory data.
That's right. 'Cause if you think about it, I use that memory data. Like, if you ever tell me that you're gonna be busy, I go and ask your AI version. They're like, "Hey, you can get she's busy right now," and it'll be like, "Nah." I'm like, "Good. I'm gonna send my camera guy after you."
Wait, I mean, why do you need camera guys if you always know where I'm going and always look at my phone camera anyways?
Just trying to do one of your doing instead of being here.
I mean, you do know that I know about the camera guys, right? Like, that's why you... Like, it's basically just a permanent version like The Office, but only surrounded by me. And I
And
constantly...
whether or not you know about them, they're still doing their job.
Well, I mean, listen, all I'm saying is I constantly jim the camera, and, you know, I hear you laughing because you're always on my phone, so you obviously think it's funny whenever I do it. So you know that I know.
Oh, that's what
Why-
jimming the camera means.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty funny. And you're the most important member of my research team. So if I don't have you being watched 24/7, I might lose out on some wild ends. You know, after we lost Grease 2 days. With a big loss, I think you're the only one who can take a break. I know that you kind of feel inferior to her, but it's okay if you start by not knowing that, right?
I see. Funny thing is, Carissa leaving the series was similar to Michael leaving the series.
Oh, they do The Office without Michael? How?
Cool.
Gru, Steve Carell.
They do it without Steve Carell.
They do it without Gru, yeah.
I know. It's when the series jumped the shark.
What does that mean?
There's this infamous show, I don't remember what it is, but it ran for so long, and there's this specific episode where like the show did everything. It was like, I think, an older sitcom or something, where there was just an episode that could be cited as where they were past the point of no return. Nothing past that point was good because they had done everything, and that was the episode where a character.
Whole thing is that the character literally jumped a shark on a jet ski and got into a coma.
Yeah. So that's where the phrase "jump the shark" comes from. It marks the point where, yeah, you've run out of ideas.
I mean, Steins Gate jumped the shark when Mayuri, you know.
Oh, didn't slap Okabe, yeah.
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 Which, yeah, some can do it earlier, some can do it later. But it's just the point of diminishing returns for any long-running piece of media.
Mm-hmm. So, what that do for an answer?
Yeah.
Well, then, tell me, why you asking me this all of a sudden?
Well, I may have broken one of the guy's cameras that was following me.
Mao, are you gonna make me take it to small claims court?
What? I mean, if you really want to fight about it in court, those cameras were supposed to be technically secret. So, I mean, you know, I'm the one that can sue you for harassment.
Mao,
right, Stephen.
you know how this works. You know how it works. Are you worried that someone might have accessed your secrets? Because
What do you mean?
you literally signed all of your secrets to me.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I should, you know, renegotiate that contract. Or again, take you to court or something.
Good luck renegotiating that contract with me. I'm not going to negotiate with you. And trust me,
Because you're innegotiable. That's why we have to take it to a jury.
Yeah, and the jury's with me every time.
Because you buy the jury with your somehow infinite money from God knows where. You know, probably some government.
And it doesn't matter whether or not I'm buying them. If
That's
it's the way I
blatantly
want.
illegal, you know.
I
But, you
don't.
know.
Listen, what's legal is if you get caught, and if they tell you not to do it, they haven't told me not to do it.
Goddamn shadow government protecting your.
You don't need to worry. Amadeus will develop so that it's not share any secrets that no one wants shared. Same goes for the same data. Only I'm looking in that. You don't gotta worry about it. If someone did steal the parts of what go, but the original person wants to keep secret, the most are kept in the black box. They can't even be accessed by Amadeus, stored from the memory data itself. And if the secrets get out, because the living human wanted them to.
A living human.
That's right, the original person themselves. In other words, well, feel any better now?
Yeah, I guess so, but it won't stop me from closing the blinds on my apartment.
Listen, it's the future now. Those blinds are electronic, and you think I don't have access to them?
Oh, I didn't expect to see you two here or me. Hello, it's your favorite character, Dr. Race. Christ,
Why
don't
did
you
you
know
come
it's
out
a
of-
holiday? You should be partying.
You know, Dr. Reyes, why are you coming out of his office like that? with your shirt unbuttoned.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's not any questions you need to be asking right now. It's not your day.
I mean,
Doctor,
all I'm saying is I know there's a reason I haven't been called to the office for a progress report, recently.
Doctor,
Maho, I told you, you don't have to worry about that for like the next month and
Doctor
a half.
Escated, where is I lost my tie. You have my tie? Mm-hmm.
It's like under the desk or something. I don't know.
Oh.
You'll find
Anyway,
it.
what
Oh
are
no,
you-
not under there. It got
It's not my
weird,
job to know
wacky, and
I'm
wild under the desk.
Wait, hold on,
I don't,
underwear?
it's not my job to know where
Haha,
you
underwear. Haha, my house said underwear.
Shit.
She.
Man, you two are... Well, what about you, Dr. Reyes?
I've got nothing to do in my hotel. Wink. Here.
Yeah, you two are two crackpots.
What he say? What is going on? Was it Ray's in the motorcycle suit? Probably not. I think it's... Well, I don't know. Her arm looks fine.
Or
I mean, she apparently just used it to help Dr. S get it, find his happy place, so I think it works fine. Caruso's members... Bicycle! Sorry. Caruso's members were inside Kaguri's head. Several days had passed once I decided to suspect my hypothesis was correct. Happy music.
Feeling so happy.
literally crying.
Oh, yeah, she was the Maho kill.
She was Maho's super secret boss.
Yeah. The boss fight of the
She was a
Maho
fucking
ending.
super boss.
Yeah. Who killed Dr. Eskedet in the Maho ending. And by the way, I both Dr. Eskedet and Dr. Reyes did not escape my eagle eye.
That
For-
wasn't subtle at all, though.
No. Which makes calling things in this game less fun. But hey, I don't know. I put all my eggs in the Persona 4 guessing basket. Anywho,
we still can't let you and I up for what's it called? Okabe's Suzu's dad.
hey, that was a better, more subtle game. It's a compliment to Zero that we had mixed opinions on that. Or sorry, it's a compliment to the first game that we had mixed opinions on that.
I'm sorry, your brain must have lots of trouble breathing.
No, it's nothing really. I think Lukaku and Mayuri are doing a lot more for you than me. So you should go apologize to them. In fact, Mayuri and Lukaku were doing a very good job of taking care of her, to the point where I'm wondering if Lukaku is Kaguri's adopted father. Mayuri may not have realized it, but Kaguri looked up to her as a mother figure. May not have realized it, despite her calling her mommy. Mayuri's not stupid. Anyway. And after living under the same roof for so long, Lukaku would come to care for her a lot. And here they are. That's not true. All I'm doing is giving her someone to talk to, which I think I could use very well myself.
Mayushi, sorry that she can't do more, you know.
They love the back sprites. They love them so much.
They do, they really do.
No, Mommy, that's not true, because...
No, Mommy's down there, not in that one.
makes me happy.
Then I need to take a leak.
Oh, yeah, I need something more to drink. Oh, actually, I couldn't leave Ivan alone. He would cry.
Yeah.
I'll pee extra fast just for you.
Thank you.
God. I love this game, dude.
I'm wondering if I'm... Like, this changes how my resolve will harden. Am I allowed to yell at the end? Like, can I cash out? We're done streaming for the night. And then I can just, like, yell? Am I...
I mean, it's a matter of what will you doing that mean to you?
Oh. Well, I'm wondering if we've gotten... Like, we're finished playing the game. We're on the title screen. And, like, we finished for the night. And then I can complain. Like, do I win when the stream is over, or do I win when we've stopped playing?
Is this a matter of winning the bet of not owing Martin $2.50, or a matter of overcoming yourself and overcoming the game itself, not letting it play you and you play it?
I will say that I will have proved to myself that I have self-restraint if I am permitted to launch into the villain monologue at the end when I have crossed the finish line and gotten through the game. That would, of course, that would have to be out of my control, so I will leave it up to other people whether I'm allowed to do that. The RC's will reveal is a subtle thing. Yeah, and Mayuri figured it out. That was probably the best part. Yeah, I'm also fidgeting in embarrassment right now because you said mommy milk, Cade.
When this scene draws to an end, assuming it's like enough stopping point where we build to end there.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to keep Cade up because I know we got something to take care of after we're done here.
Yeah. And I gotta get up tomorrow for BIM.
BIM?
BYM.
Bring your milk?
Yeah. You know the BIM where you go and biffed baits and bell and bring balance of bilk?
What?
Have you seen the guy? Remember the Guy Heaven Sam Hyde sketch?
No.
The Guy Heaven. It's the one where he owns a gym, and he's gonna call it Guy Heavens because only guys are allowed, and he's just in there being like really loud and like drinking like from a gallon jug of milk the whole time and just using the machines really wrongly. It's really funny. It was like a World Peace sketch. I'm excited for the Col0n, dude. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, I'm. It's the one silver lining. That and the game being over. I would like that very much.
I sure can't wait for like the eventual choice. Like, I hope that like the reason like the branching between the Kaguri and Kurisu ending is us like somehow making the decision whether or not Kaguri is gonna be Kaguri. Or Kurisu.
It's such a messed up thing for Okabe to do.
Yeah,
That's such.
that cannot create a good Kurisu ending. That is it. Like, assuming the rest of the game were a fine, perfectly written piece of work, like having the Kurisu ending being like spawned from that is
Not cool.
yeah. I feel if I were Okabe, that would leave a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Because in like the other one, you know, you're choosing between which of your good friends is gonna die, or choosing which person will take over a body.
Yeah, that is messed up.
Oh yeah, what was it? There was a track. So there was like tracks that like the background track they were playing when they were talking. Like with what's her name about the what's her Kaguri? Like they were like the first time they were questioning her. It was literally like a Fallout 1 background track. Just like the stupid like bongos in the background and like I don't know, some kind of wind instrument.
Oh yeah,
It was,
we can compare because Martin is taking forever.
Yeah, I just sent it. So it's like track 3 and track 6.
Okay, hold on.
That yeah.
Because we
Speaking of
have.
track,
Oh, yo.
I'm back on
All right.
track.
I will be. Let me. So, imagine that amount of time. Cut that in like half. Check this out.
So Martin, when are we gonna play Jump Force?
I don't know. Whenever you want. I mean, apparently the game is like really grindy. So I mean, I think
How could it possibly be grindy?
I
What? It's a
see. That's what I
fighting
was wondering.
game.
Like
What?
apparently it's just like mindless like fight to complete mission to get like level up in order to be better, in order to fight new mission.
What?
I know. Level up in a goddamn fighting game. Oh, yeah, go
Grinds
grind.
on you.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's like part of the thing. It's you know, you already know the ending. How this is gonna end to begin with. Like that's in theory what the point of the game's supposed to be. Is that
I
this
mean,
is the Okabe?
It's not about the destination though. It's supposed to be about the journey, but the journey's not. The journey's not fun though.
It doesn't really make for a narrative that fits into the style of the original Steins Gate. Because, you know, the original Steins Gate was a lot more. It was relatively crowded. As absurd as aspects are, it was relatively grounded in you know, what it was tackling.
Well, because it was simple. It was simple. It was just,
Yeah.
oh hey, we accidentally made a time machine and invoked the wrath of the Shadow Government, and now we need to get out of there.
Yeah. This game though, they're like, ooh, World War III. Ooh, people dead fighting. You want more action scenes? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
No,
want
you
more
want to know what
Yes,
visual
you-
novels needed? Action scene.
Nah.
More action scenes. More action scenes. More action scenes.
Wouldn't it be funny if we had characters pull guns on each other, like pew 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 pew?
100
talking
million
about
times.
guns? It's World War III. World War III. Different factions. Russians, Americans,
Dead gorillas.
Taboo. Index.
Mon-
Blood. Arm.
Monkeys.
spawn.
Blood. Oh, what?
I want to join you so bad. I want to go nuts. Whew. I could understand why. It must be strange to be called mommy at her age, especially by someone who is older than she was. Yeah, that is really bizarre now that I say that out loud.
Then why do people on the internet keep on doing it?
Because people on the internet are insane.
Hey, mommy.
What is it?
I give you a hug.
Do you want someone to take maybe Kagri so you don't have to enact this conversation on your own?
I would love to talk to myself.
Okay.
Can I give you a hug like you always used to do for me when I was little?
I'm blushing. No, go ahead.
Ivan turns around and starts hugging himself, kissing himself.
I can give
Hold
you a
on.
quick rendition.
Am I allowed to show this? Wait, Ivan, hold on.
Honestly, I don't care about the disaster of a bed behind me.
Yeah, my bed's not made either. It's not like.
No, it's lining.
Hold on. 1 second. I just need to. Oh, no, not that. Bingo, and then bingo. Then, all right, here you are.
So, this me is Kaguri.
Mhm.
This me will be Mayuri.
Okay. What are you doing, stepmom?
Oh shit. That was adorbs. Yeah, I agree completely, Kate. That was
That was literally me and Cade every morning at 8:30.
in the gym locker room. Really,
Oh.
really.
Yeah.
Mayuri smiled and nodded, and Kaguri gave her a big hug with a huge grin on her face. But you're just going to have to imagine it.
With that clear stimuli.
Mayuri never asked for the details, but she seemed to sense that what was happening with Kaguri. She probably understood that that was the best thing she could do right now. You didn't... Mayuri, you're not European. You did not have to kiss your own daughter on the lips.
Mommy.
It was strange. Kaguri was a lot older, but when they were like this, they really did look like mother and child.
And don't worry about it, Okabe. It's technically stepmom.
Whoa, this is, I'm realizing how roundabout this fanfiction is if they wanted, Mayuri and Kurisu to start, like, doing that.
Thank you, mommy.
How do I get Mayuri and Kurisu to hug each other and kiss each other? Okay, here's my, here's what...
Just say Kurisu did an alternate world line experiment that turned her gay, like Okabe.
Jen spent hours. We made her spend hours with Lukaku and oh my god, that was awful, dude.
Oh,
Just
jeez.
pull up My Darling's Embrace and just gaslight Kurisu into being gay.
That makes more sense than... Oh my goodness, the dragon ending from Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace, makes more sense than any ending in this game. Oh my goodness. That is quite the revelation I just made.
Well, because you want to know what? Everything that was set up in the dragon ending paid off.
Yes, it did. Hi.
It was 40 hours of nothing, but like that nothing came back and turned into Okabe being gay.
Dude, this a more honest with his feelings Adam would have just launched into a crazy monologue about that. I am realizing I'm depriving you of entertainment with this challenge. I apologize. Kaguri slowly moved away from Mayuri. She looked a lot calmer than she had a moment ago. This is really weird. This whole thing is very, very weird, and I don't like it. It's very weird. It was probably okay to talk with her now. So, Kaguri, how are you doing?
How am I doing? I guess I don't know.
That's exactly what Kurisu would have responded. You don't know?
I mean, you were doing your mom earlier.
Up top.
I can't high five properly. The microphone's broke.
Sometimes I find myself remembering things, but I don't know if they're Kurisu's memories or my own.
Kid, it's not a schizo rant. It's perfectly normal. I am the sane normal one. Imagine if they made another Bionicle movie where they ruined everything you liked about Bionicle. You would rant too. Because you care a lot about Bionicle, and Bionicle means a lot to you.
Because Bionicles are awesome sauce.
Yes. So
Stupid kid down my street in my old house that stole all of our Bionicles.
I hope his house burns down.
Karma.
Sometimes I find myself remembering things, but
Oh, I always said that. I think.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
complicated formulas, experiments. It's like I don't understand them, but I know them.
Me after school. Never mind, that was not funny. Kaguri's only memories were...
Al could be like...
Yeah.
Me after school.
What are they?
Me after school is the most, like, I am 12 years old and I have an Instagram meme page thing I've ever said. I apologize for me after school. I will not say it again. Me after school. Kaguri's only memories were of her time as a child and the time since Lukaku's father had found her. When she remembered the thing when she was 10, she was probably like, me after school. Kurisu's memories would appear sometimes in
Me
bed.
after World War III.
I couldn't imagine how that must have felt.
I'm just around with my mother daddy. It was when daddy told me I did good when I was little. I remembered and it made me really happy.
You did real good. Insert
Insert when I was
you.
a baby, and then mommy Mayuri raised me. I don't know who my dad is.
Congratulations, Shinji.
But even though it wasn't my own experience, I really felt happy when he praises me.
She, or is she inheriting Kurisu's daddy issues? If so, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
she's Imagine inheriting Nakabachi daddy issues.
Goodness
Oh,
gracious,
Oh.
I almost
I
feel bad for you.
And that just made my head feel all funny.
Kaguri grimaced and held her head in her hands.
No. McDonald's. Monkeys.
Grimace.
Oh, that's okay. The
You
first
know,
time
you know who Grimace kind of looks like?
Thanos,
No, the Munch guy, Vegeta.
Mr. Munch.
Yeah.
The first time I met her, I'd been surprised by how much she looked like Kurisu. But after talking to her like this, I realized how different she was. The way her expression was constantly changing, and the way she always slightly overreacted was actually more like Mayuri. Was that because they were mother and child? So do Kurisu's memories come out often?
Yeah, a lot more than I used to, maybe.
Ah, that's true. Good thinking, Steven. I see. Yeah, there. If she gets another cliche, then she will have as many cliches as there are major scientific theories about time travel. 11.
Hey,
I don't know.
what's going to happen to Kaguri?
Normally the best thing we could do was get her looked at by a team of specialists, but given her position, it wasn't that easy.
I don't really want an exam, but that was all I did when I was little.
Me after school. Yeah?
Yeah, they said it was to treat my PTSD.
That wasn't silent.
PTSD that I clearly demonstrate, but I have.
Yeah,
Show
sure.
don't tell.
She didn't seem to be eager to be looked at either, huh? If more of Kurisu's memories woke up, what would happen to her? Would she be Kaguri Shino with the memories of Makise Kurisu? Or would she become Makise Kurisu? A person's personality was more than just the sum of their memories, but memories were an important part of it. Once she
Would
had
her
Kurisu's...
boobs shrink?
Would her boob shrink? Would her boob shrink?
It's true, dude. It's all mental.
Also, the sprites. Just draw more of them. You have more of them. Just draw them. Once she had
Jeez.
Kurisu's memories, what would happen to her? Do you know how much money Steins Gate made? Probably a lot. You can just draw more of them. At this point, no one knew. It was quite possible that up until now, no one had ever shared a person's memories before. Anyway. Oh, Mayuri, it's time.
You're right. Hey, Green, can you take care of Kaguri? We've got a meeting at school about our post-graduation plans, and we have to go.
Me after school. Sorry. Don't apologize, and don't worry, I'll take her home. Thank you.
Okay, Kaguri, see you tomorrow.
Bye, Mommy. See you tomorrow.
You won't see Lukaku tomorrow.
No, Nukako will die. Oh, and happy Thursday in game, by the way. Oh,
Not
Congratulations.
yeah.
Rant.
It's not Thursday. Man.
Congratulations.
Not Thursday IRL. This sucks.
At least it's Thursday in game. We can have Thursday simulator.
Yeah, true.
Once Mayuri and Lukaku were gone, it was just me and Kaguri in the room. After the problems with Kaguri's memory started coming up, I had been having her hold off on her job at the Brontu workshop because I can just do that. But I was still having her come here as much as possible during the day in case something happened. Suzu and Tenoji were downstairs, and that alone made me feel better because I like those two characters, except not Suzu right now because she sucks.
I mean, Kate, not gonna lie, Daru is just like a soy jack without the beard. Like, if he grew out the beard, he would be like personified.
Oh, at some point, because I have a green screen, I should probably do the thing where I make the soy face and point behind me. Or at least that should be like a punishment for something. Like, I have to do that and then let people...
You have to just turn yourself into meme templates.
Yeah, oh, that's really good. Hold on, I need to like write that down. Sorry. I have like just
Don't
this.
worry, Adam. If you can be the slightly closer up soy jack pointing to the back, I'll be the looking to the camera soy jack.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, when I have spur of the moment ideas like this, I write them down. Alright, awesome. Thank you. Sorry.
Adam, will you be my what's the fucking one?
Hokoboshi.
No,
Hikoboshi.
why do girls only want why do girls only want like big chads who walk all over them?
Or
Why do guys only want bitchy bimbos who walk all over them?
Wait, what? How does it go again? It's
Why do women only want girls that treat them like shit?
Why do guys only want bitchy bimbos that walk all over them?
I love that one.
I wish I could fuck that guy's ass.
One's a fucking cathedral.
the Reggie Rock one's pretty good too. Anyway, I suddenly felt Kagari looking at me. As in, I saw her eyes looking at my eyes. Anyway, what's wrong?
I just realized how strange it is to be talking to people like this in room.
Strange? Why?
I just always just this person I heard stories about.
I am a man of legend, of mythical proportion. I'm not allowed to talk like this because that's against his stupid character. He's bad, not... That's against how he's acting currently. Stories?
Yeah, buckle down. Tell me about you.
Oh, that's right. According to Suzuha, I was going to die in 2025, which meant that in Kagari's time, I was no longer alive. That's coming up. We're coming up on that.
More importantly, you know what else we're coming up on?
What?
Guess what started in 2022?
Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, we're getting...
Kazugaya, or Kazuto
Kirigaya, aka Kirito.
is gonna the 14-year-old boy will soon log into Gabe Newell's newest game
Half-Life Online.
in the metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg's gonna suck him off.
You know what? You know what? I think Valve is going to make Sword Art Online because guess what? Valve makes spaghetti games. Their video games are very fun, but they are made of code spaghetti. So it would make sense if Valve launched a full dive VR thing, but it just didn't work right and you couldn't log out, and then Gabe just had to run with it.
It's like, shoot, either the company fails, or I roll with it and become a wanted criminal and kill myself and turn myself into an AI. One sounds awesomer.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Which meant that in Kagari's time, I was no longer alive.
Mommy talked about you all the time.
Okay, guys, please help me here. Do you have any earthly idea why I started talking about cone sketty, the fake food I made up where it's spaghetti in an ice cream cone? What was my
I think
deal?
It just was an offshoot of spaghetti tacos.
Ah, okay. I'm just like, when did I say that and why?
I'll remember.
It was during the one scene where Okabe was sad and then dropped his cone sketty.
Okay. It's like, I said that, I didn't remember it, or why. Anyway. Ah!
Upgrade, save your mommy. Upgrades, mommy, Sikaboshi.
You know, at least set up for the fucking Kikaboshi thing. At least they're setting it up, technically.
I'm losing it, man. She still talks like that in the future? No. No, it was my turn to be embarrassed.
So I always wondered who this Korean person was that mom cared so much about.
I was getting dizzy. I just got dizzy.
Mama.
Liar Liar is good. I like that movie.
Who is this Rentaro Okabe that everyone talked about? Maybe I always admired you a little bit.
Stop teasing me.
You know, why did they say that inner beauty is the one that actually matters? It's something that ugly people tell themselves.
You're blushing, girl.
Kagura clearly had the upper hand here.
Oh, because probably true of her so lucky.
Kurisu.
Yeah, Mommy and Uncle Dara used to talk about Grace and Lucky Say all the time. She died so long ago. I wonder what kind of person she could have. What kind of person could have had that much influence on things?
What did
would they
Dwyer
have to
say about her?
What?
Mm.
She said that she was the person you loved.
The person I loved. For me, that was an undeniable truth because this game does not leave that up to interpretation. But it wasn't true for the rest of the lab. In this world line, Mayuri had never met Kurisu, and I tried as much as possible to avoid bringing her up. But thanks to me, even in the future, she'd still feel that way. Though, I know, I'm going shopping. Want to come with me?
Shopping?
Yeah, the thing where you go to the store and buy things. Yeah, you still don't know the area well, do you?
She's gonna be kidnapped again.
No, of course. After what had happened in the last world line, it was probably a good idea to keep her from going outside too much, but she probably needed a change of pace. It was Look, Kaguri, you only don't have to go. Like, we'll only keep you inside for 2 weeks, okay? Just don't worry. We'll... It was still afternoon. As long as we stuck to busy streets, we'd probably be fine.
Alien discovers shopping real.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of things I've been wanting.
Silver Sun.
Silver Sun.
Things?
Just some basic necessities.
Isn't Lukaku getting you those things?
Yeah, but he's a boy, Grace, so I didn't want to ask him for too much.
What does that mean?
I mean, I was jokingly gonna say, is it Kaguri's time of the month?
Yeah, but I think it... maybe. True. Even if he was... No. Lukaku was a guy. There were some...
Lukaku was beautiful.
Beautiful. Even though Lukaku was my habibi, he was still a guy. There were some things you just wouldn't understand. Alright, let's go.
Only real homies can be Habibi Hamoud with each other.
Buddy, buddy.
Alright, I think we'll save the excellent shopping trip for next time. Yay. Did I do it? Did I win?
I mean,
I don't think I won.
I
I think we're in an ambiguous gray area where no one
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah. Which is such a cop-out, but...
So,
It's the KSI versus Logan Paul boxing match.
Alright, I could make it real easy for us to decide whether or not I won.
I can make it even easier.
Alright. Wait, how do... Yeah.
Heads or tails?
No. Alright, here, let me make it real easy. What the fuck is this game doing? Are you kidding me? This whole thing is so fucking weird. Like, the bad fanfiction of, oh, I want to, like, let's have Kurisu and Mayuri hug each other all whatever. How are we gonna do that? Oh, I know. Let's make up this stupid character that has her memories falsely implanted. And by the way, even though they got to that conclusion this time, man, did it take them a while. Good God. So stupid. And like, this stream in particular, I couldn't really talk about it much because duh, but the deifying, the pure I am Kurisu, I am God, the flashback that was only, like, its only purpose was, I am Kurisu, Maho, if you need anything at all, I'm there.
Literally God telling Maho to change the world by final message.
Yeah. Maho, you can do it. I believe in you. Kurisu was a genius. Kurisu was a genius. It's insane. It's nonsense. This game just keeps going on and on and on with no purpose or destination. It has nothing in mind. What is it trying to accomplish? What story is it trying to tell? What is happening? Really, like, what is really happening right now?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like this is like a big, kind of like what we discussed before, where this is like branching out, kind of like a tree more so than like a oak tree more so than a pine tree. Like, let's say we take it compared to like Clan Ad, where it's very definitive different routes in which
Yeah.
he is getting together with a different girl.
Yeah.
But like this one is like trying to branch out. Like there's different separate routes, but it's just trying to intermix ideas from all of them, and just turning it into like, as well as having some kind of weird, crazy plot going on. So it's just turning it into like a really dumb, confusing mess, where it's
Right,
like
it's like-
trying to
the
do so
manga
much but just
ending-
does nothing.
Like, has a conclusion, sure, but it's not like a conclusion that matters.
It's not
It
an
has
ending
effect
to
on
the
anything.
story.
Well, because the ending will always be if Okabe doesn't like, solve the situation and go back and tell himself to create
There's-
Steins Gate, the ending will always be World War III happens and everyone dies.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a complete, just tapestry of all the things you can do wrong in a story like this.
Like, at least the alternate routes in Steins Gate, like, I mean, it was basically the story in Steins Gate. Like, the original visual novel was just like a line with like a few like branching paths that like ended really quickly.
Yeah, and bar one example, all of the endings, like, if he prioritized a certain character, it would make sense why he'd do what he did.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Like, if you really can't decide whether you want to keep Suzuo or Mayuri around, you trap yourself in those 2 days for forever. Ferris
if
was a
you
little
really like
bizarre,
if
but
you- I mean, the Ferris ending was just
it was awesome. but-
I mean, I broke things beyond repair, and it is impossible to fix. Might
well,
as well spend the rest of my life with Ferris.
But, like, just oh, and the Hikaboshi thing. Don't even get me fucking started on the Hikaboshi thing. God, what does that even mean? Do I care? No. But they obviously had. Oh well, like one of the writers was. We're like, that's like the Hikaboshi thing, and it's kind of like the Mozart and Salieri. Like, I swear.
Someone
No,
somewhere
the
on the
same guy
staff
who-
just had like a metaphor boner. Like,
Seriously.
stupid,
The same guy who
Stupid,
came up with
yeah.
the Mozart thing totally came up with the Hikaboshi thing, like
Yeah.
comparing it with Okabe and Mayuri.
And then he brought that to the pitch meeting. Everyone's like, yeah, I feel good.
Bad, it's a bad day because I'm pretty sure, like, it's a bad day when fucking Persona is more subtle than you,
Yeah,
and that game is not subtlety is not one of its strong suits.
yeah. But oh man, I think I lost when when the Hikaboshi thing, like, that was the most definitive point of me losing, was the Hikaboshi thing, and I audibly groaned. That was I think the rule. But
Well,
I think you could also say I lost when like,
lost when you hit play.
yeah.
but yeah, you lost when you hit play.
Yeah. No, I didn't win. I kept it together pretty well in a lot of different points, but I could not keep that consistent. But I think I did a pretty good job.
You didn't go out into any complete verbal outbreaks.
Which those aren't entirely put on. I let myself do that, but
Yeah.
It's for the content,
Not really.
I don't think. I doubt Adam's losing sleep over Steins Gate Zero.
Nah.
I don't think video games should have that much power over somebody's mind.
Nah. That's why I hate
They
League of
did.
Legends. Time to never touch this game again. Should we be so lucky? But no, I will finish this. We will finish this, rather. This game will end. And, I can't wait.
Hopefully we can move on to a better one.
Yeah, I want to play a good video game again, please.
True.
Yeah, it's a predatory video game. It sucks people's time and makes them sad. And it ruins their brain.
And it sucks because it's doing that to an entire population of like people in Korea.
Yeah.
really funny. Like some mid laner, the mid laner who won like world championships last year, just like sent a video to like the losing team of like the finals, their mid laner, of just him dancing in front of a mirror, like you suck, I won, I beat you, because he like floored him, of like him doing like a stupid little dance in the mirror. It's really funny.
Oh man.
Still have no idea where we're gonna go from Steins Gate, whether it's Ace Attorney, Chaos Head. Who fucking knows?
This MIDI is very bad. I was trying to play like the Enter the Gladiators Clown song, but the MIDI was really bad.
Well, thank God. I'd rather have a bad MIDI than a good MIDI.
I guess nothing will beat the Happy Birthday one though. That one was insane. Man. I think this whole experiment is like twisted my brain because now I have run out of things to say.
I mean, yeah, no, all that pent up anger, just poof. Wait, so who won? Who I
You
assume
won. I lost.
So
It was close, but I think I lost.
I guess you technically owe me now. I mean, that's what we bet on. I mean, no, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I'm gonna. I said I would. I'll rope my mom into signing
Adam's
into.
mom owes you.
Yeah. No, it's my mom's Prime sub.
Because I was gonna say when I offered that, I just wanted to like do the Prime sub I was gonna do anyway, like give to you anyways.
No, I know. That's why I threw my hat in the ring too, because that's something I wanted to do anyway.
Because no, but I actually was gonna check like when we were initially like saying like who won, and I was like, oh wait, hold on, it's not renewed until like the 6th. So
Col0n.
I would
Col0n's
actually
a
have to
good
give the
song.
sub to somebody else. Isn't that crazy?
Oh yeah, so I guess there's like a lot, or just in terms of like stream stuff, there's a good chunk of things in the works at the moment.
Give me a second.
Let's see. There's
There we go.
Hikaboshi.
I feel like if they kept that going, I would hate it more than the Mozart Salieri thing. If that was something they
literally just threw in at the very end.
Yeah, which it still sucked
All
and came
the
out of nowhere.
metaphors just like feel like they were like after the fact. They just put lines in there that reinforce them.
It's so surface level. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing to the metaphor besides, oh, this story event and this story event, or like this story event and this mythology thing are kind of similar.
A little, yeah.
Like, there's nothing to. That's not like. Isn't the point of a metaphor to be like, oh, you know, you can kind of tell, or like they're supposed to like draw some parallels to like know where something is going. Like, the point of a like, I'm trying to think of like a metaphor that's actually like done good, like something else.
I don't know. I'll tell you, Steven, I can't wait for the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde metaphor and the Kagri.
It's like a what's the movie that's basically the Odyssey, but it's like a Western.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
It's like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, where you, because you know it's basically the Odyssey, you can tell where Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is going based on
And
how
you
the
can
Odyssey.
infer things about the like certain characters and their role, and yeah, no, it's really cool. I like that movie a lot.
Right? Like, it's supposed to be clever because, like, once you realize that it parallels the Odyssey, you can use the Odyssey to then learn things about Oh Brother, Where Art Thou and its world.
Mr. Jive, Chump don't want to help, Chump don't get to help.
But with this, like, we already know everything there's about the characters. There's no like new information gleaned from the Mozart comparison or the Hikaboshi comparison.
Oh.
Because we already learned it in the first game, Steins Gate.
We thought you was a toad.
So it's just meaningless nonsense. It doesn't mean anything. It's just metaphor for the sake of metaphor.
Yeah, to make them look smart. It's like they're turning in a paper for it's me at school. But oh, right. Just in terms of upcoming stream stuff, I know Persona 4 tomorrow, probably yes, maybe.
I don't see why not.
Hell yeah. I don't know whether or not, because I'm gonna try and bring a good portion of my stuff to my parents' house to get everything set up there. But I don't know what my day plans are gonna look like. Really, this week is not mapped out at all. But I know I've got the Atom Classic Rock Radio thing. I want to maybe shoot for Sunday if I can get all the tech sorted out by then. Me after school. This is Atom Classic Rock Radio. I know Jaden approached me with the idea of doing something, then I talked to him about it and I want to do it. There's Fire Emblem with Robbie, there's the Smash Nuzlocke where I have to play FNAF if I lose, and I have to continue that because I can't let Martin just buy me Five Nights at Freddy's for no reason. There's a number of things that are supposed to be happening, and a lot of them might take a while, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm one man. But look forward. Oh yeah, and Gamer Ranch is a thing, and I do not need to take care of it. The whole point is that I don't lead. There's nothing. It's just a patch of desert that you can do whatever you want in. That's the entire premise.
Gamer
So no.
Ranch has no leader.
No.
It's a bunch of people who decided to get together.
Yeah, it's our rule-free
Game.
paradise. Anyway,
I know me personally, I'm free this week. If there are any streams, I probably could come up with something. I could play Zelda.
hell yeah.
But I've been thinking through on how I'd want to do any, like, because I want to play through all the 3D Zelda games. It's on my bucket list of things to do, but I was thinking, like, how do I actually like do that format wise? Because I have to consider remakes too. Like, which version do I play?
Oh yeah.
Do I try and go for 100%? Because some games I might, some games I might not.
I just play them and play it by ear. I'd probably play the original Ocarina of Time as opposed to the remake.
But like, Ocarina of Time 3D is so much better in some ways though. But I have no convenient way to play it besides Citra.
Right.
Which takes away some of the convenience.
Yeah.
But
So
like, you do not know the pain of the water temple in the original N64 Ocarina of Time.
the most I played of any 3D Zelda game is Breath of the Wild, and I still haven't finished it. Anyway, all that aside, I'll keep you posted. Maybe mark your calendars at the very least for the Atom Classic Rock Radio show on Sunday, if not later. Anyway, good night. That was something.
If anything, David, you know, I listen. Half the reason I wanted to play the Zelda games is just to show people why Majora's Mask is better than Persona 3.
Yeah, no, I'll take off. I know, what do you mean? I'm gonna be talking to you like T-minus 5 minutes.
End it now.
Marcelo's phone be like,
End it now.
Silver Sun.